Alright, hello. Oh, hello YouTube. YouTube, hello Twitch. Hello Twitch, YouTube, hello Internet. How is everyone doing? Hello, hello. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. It is much cooler now where I'm at. Thankfully, the 40-degree weather has now subsided, and now we're only dealing with 23-degree weather, which by my country standards is still swelteringly hot. But by comparison, this is pretty cool. A nice refreshing breeze. So, ooh, let me have a sip of my apple juice here and to get ready. Hope everyone is having a wonderful time. Apple juice is really good. Not as good as pineapple juice though, but apple juice is fantastic. Alright, we are still carrying on with our skirmish map here. We have since taken over this place. We've protected it from a little tiger who was trying to destroy it. We built a Japanese wonder. I'm not sure if we actually managed to finish building that by the end of last stream, but it's built now. We have 2 Celtic wonders down here, which is going to give us all the wood we need. And we've finished destroying this place. Our influence ring is crazy as well. I think we want to just build up this town here a little bit. And we can, you know, start, you know what, let's, if we want to build up.
Live here in my name.
Ah, come on, grab him. Grab him, grab him. Nice. If we want to build up, we need a population. Just going to turn the sound down a little bit on my end. Hello, Vel. How are you? Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Hope you've had a weekend? Week. Wait, what day are we? We're on Thursday. Yeah, we're on Thursday, not Tuesday. Oops. Hope you're doing wonderfully. Hope you've had a good Wednesday. Let me see. Ah, yes, I am going to steal whoever I can to place them down into this village over here. You're good? Hoping that I am doing well as well. I am doing fantastically. Thankfully, my country is no longer on fire. So we can all live happily ever after over here and still complain about the weather. A great British pastime, that. Is this town even taken? It's not. Okay. Well, let's just peep inside this little house here and, oh my, hello there. And abduct this person. Wet again? No, not really that wet.
Live here to obey.
I did just, like, maybe about an hour or so ago, I did just come out of a bath, so if you see my hair might still be a little bit wet, but other than that, no, it's all good. Alright, we need to figure out what we want our creature to do next. Because if we leave him alone, he is just going to obliterate stuff. You can see him heading towards our temple right now, probably plotting on attacking it, honestly. Ah, there's a nice little town over here that you can come and destroy. Oh, what was that? Was there the famous... There was indeed the famous rain. It was raining, what? I think it was literally, like, the night of... Oh no, I think it was last night that it was raining. And it felt so good. It felt so good. Every time there is, like, a massive heat wave, and then just, like, the storm comes afterwards, and it just, like, clears all of the heat, you either end up with one of two things. You either end up with hot weather and humidity, which is the worst, or you end up with cool weather, cool breeze, slight moisture in the air, and that was what happened to us, so that was fantastic. Oh, is my creature getting afraid again? Come on, every time. Let me turn down my window sounds as well. Oops, I feel like that's going to happen quite a lot. There we go. Creature. I don't know why, every time I tell him not to be fearful, he is still fearful. Good old kick. Okay, you know what to do. Lightning bolt. No, don't cower. Do lightning bolt. Come on, there are a lot of people over here. You can do it. Is the fire literally, like, scaring you? Okay, here, let's put that out. Okay, creature. Now that there's no fire, what are you gonna do? Yes! Ha ha ha! Good boy. Good boy. Okay. And then there's just this one person here. We will just give you to our creature for feeding. Oh, I'm not even sure if I can pet my creature down here. There we go. Nice. Another village destroyed. Oh. Or maybe not. You can go back over that mountain. Who else is coming? Just you? Okay. You survived being chucked over a mountain. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? You won't survive that one. We're totally good. Totally good. So, wait, what happened over here? Unlike fire, lightning can destroy scaffolds and buildings completely. Yeah, honestly, I think if I were to remake my creature, I would just teach them the lightning bolt miracle, and I would just forego the fireball miracle.
Your creature is storming in.
Well, you know, I say that. If the creature does that all the time, that might not be the best bet either. Okay, well, you know what? Creature, you should first, like, put yourself out. That's going to be pretty important. 71%. Oh man, this creature so doesn't know how to look after himself. Okay, and creature, you can just do the finishing touches over here, okay? Here, let's move you over to here because you'll get a cleaner line of sight. Can you even go there? You might not be able to go there because the buildings are in the way. That's alright though. Yeah, come this way. Actually, no. Why did he go that time? Pathfinding in this game is a little funky. Alright, let's try and get our creature to destroy this god. That's a increased miracle, that's good. What is this? Lightning bolts? I'll reward you for that. There we go, you can go ahead and do that again. I think, because the creature there is on fire, this is going to take over time damage, right? That 91%? What's going on with that purple villager over there? How did that happen? Okay, that knocks it down from 91 to what? 83? Okay. How the heck did you get over here? Look at him, he's so nonchalant. He's just like, yeah, I don't care, I'm just heading back home. It's like that moment in cartoons where they don't actually realize where they are. He's absolutely a messiah. This guy, he needs to join our crew. He needs to join our cult. Our religion. Is it a cult? Is it a religion? What we are? Like, I mean, we're a literal god. So I don't know what the classification would be like there. Normally, what, cults require like a persuasive leader or something? I think it's pretty hard to deny, like, a lightning bolt being persuasive, right? Religion. Okay. Ooh! This is so on fire. We missed what he did. He's probably going to kill himself, but... I don't know why they try to drink here. There should be no water here. Anyway, this fire should literally destroy this temple. 6%? Still only 6%? Oh! Their creature is destroying their own temple! Well, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Oh yeah, I suppose. Alright, let's see. We now only have one god left. Evil cow. Evil cow, I guess. We need to try to destroy this town over here. I don't have influence here. You know what, let's try and impress this town for the time being. Actually, our creature is pretty hurt. Let's bring him back. And let's make sure our worshippers aren't dying. You guys are dying.
Miracle food.
There you go. And we should be well on our way to doing the second, another, excuse me, another map today as well. We're just finishing up the 4 land map that we have going on here. Is this our doing? Like, did our creature influence this creature somehow? Or is this cow just like literally evil? Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, we have another town over here that we wanna... Yeah, I wish that we could have more than one temple as well. Oh, I mean, I kind of think that we do in terms of lore, not in gameplay though. But in lore, you have like a temple on like, you know, each land. But what would having more than one temple even do? It would just like grant you influence, right? Give your creature another place to sleep, I suppose. Alright, creature, you are good enough. Let's go over here, impress, which one, this town? Yeah, impress this town over here. To try and just get a bit more influence. And I swear, we've been trying to build up this place. Give it back up for worship. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, you could like have... I'm not sure. I was thinking that you could have more worshippers, but like there is no maximum capacity on how many worshippers there can be. But it could be pretty cool. I'm trying to think. For some reason my brain is thinking of the Black and White Ultimate mod. Which we'll probably play at some point. I've never played it myself, so that's going to be pretty interesting to explore. How many people do we have here? 12? Oh, they're all at the worship site, I see. Let's return them home. And let's get some breeders going on here. Oh, and because we have the Japanese miracle, it's gonna heal everyone. Okay. There's no reason why we can't be improving this town either. Other than the fact that they literally just suck. We can at least stock them up on wood. As long as they worship us, I don't care how lazy they get.
Celtic power.
We're only using these guys for their influence anyway. I mean, even that, are we? Or are we just using them for their powered up lightning bolt miracle? Okay, I'm going to try and leave this here. Because I want to see if they actually start cutting it down. I feel like they're just going to stand here looking at it. Which kind of defeats the purpose of the forest miracle, right? How much wood do these guys need? And why can't I, like, actually see? Okay. There we go. Try building here. Some people have gone for materials. They're really just not interested in doing anything with this wood, huh? That's alright. Let's do that for them, I guess. It's almost like as soon as we start looking at them, they start actually doing stuff. They've had how long to try and build up their town again? And now they're only just doing it now that we're actually here watching them. And now they're going back to chilling out. Okay. How can we... Oh, freaking creature with his fish farms over here. Honestly though, that's pretty good. Like, that can give you a lot of food. Like, if you just pick up fish from a food farm, it'll give you 1,481 fish. Normally. But these piles here, they're pretty good. Alright, creatures jamming out. And this place is also, like, just destroyed. Let's see. Yeah, let's get at least one builder. And this town is going to give us the influence we need to extend our reach over there. Just checking worshippers. They're all okay. Let's get... Huh. Okay, these guys definitely need more wood. We'll put some in the workshop. Look at how many people we have. Oh, man. Fish, if you take all of them, they won't come back, but if you leave them alone, they'll propagate. I feel like they just spawn in anyway. Like, okay, let's test, let's try not to use that one. Let's see, is there another one? Yeah, over here. Let's do this one. So let's say that this is bookmark 2. We take all the fish from here. Let's grab all of the fish. And we'll come back to checkpoint 2 to see if they respawn. I feel like they do just like repopulate themselves after a while. Let's build homes. Why don't we have any... Let's get some of these guys, because we have a lot of wood in here. And not enough scaffolds up. This place is ours, okay. I feel like we should get a workshop over there. Yeah, about there should be good. It may be due to your mod, but vanilla it works as you describe. Okay. Let's see, is it back? Not right now. It's probably a bit too early, honestly. What is the creature doing? Just trying to cool down. Okay. Creature, you are hungry. And you know what you want to do when you're hungry? You want to eat. There we go. I feel like I'm just training my creature to eat the things that I give him. Oh, there's already a workshop over here. That's lovely. Oh no, creature's in the way. Look at him jumping though. He's so excited. Oops. Alright, you do actually need to move out of the way though, creature. I feel like even just doing something like this is enough to make your villagers lazy. Like, we've not really engaged in the other villages all that much. Like the Tibetan village and our Celtic home village. But if we go and check them out at the worship site, they are most likely going to all be lazy. Or we're going to have a high percentage of laziness, I think. Let's get ourselves some breeders. 1 and 2 should be good enough. Let's go and check on the laziness. We only have one person hiding. It is food and disciple, so wood is okay. Okay, good to know. Let's get at least one disciple over here. Let's get 2.
Disciple craftsman.
Let's see, 108 out of 136. We have enough people. Or we have enough homes, should I say. And over here, I like how the symbols are still here. This symbol is saying that the blue god owned this place. But I don't think there is a blue god anymore. It's just purple and I. Purple and us. How many? 101 out of 70? Yeah, you guys need homes for sure. Okay, let's give you those. It's odd that the evil consciousness doesn't really like yell at you for doing just generally nice things, but he does yell at you if you heal people. And since we have the Japanese wonder, this is going to heal literally everyone on the planet.
Do the bad thing. Come on.
Yeah, so look, that heal miracle healed all the way over here. Healed. Oh, it didn't quite... Oh, it did come over here. You can see they're all glowing over here. Are they all at 100 as well? Yeah, it looks like they are all at 100. That person's at 99, but that's acceptable. Japanese wonder is crazy. But it does really make me think about, like, what the actual calculations are for like good influence. Like being good obviously gives you, or healing people obviously gives you good influence, right? But what does like providing homes for people? Yeah. But does like getting homes for people give you good points? Like if you have villagers that just like have like everything they need, does that give you good points at all? I feel like it doesn't. It is a bit unclear on what actions are actually good and what actions are actually bad. One thing that is like a good... Oh, speaking of, where's Purple Guy? Oh, there he is. Okay, Purple Guy made it back home. This is Messiah. Does he have a name? No name, no name. How old is he even? He is, what, 32? Dude comes from across the map. And he just starts dancing his heart out, and he's only 32. How inspirational. Sometimes I look up to people and I consider them heroes. This guy walked across the oceans just to go and dance for a god who is, you know, gonna die. So, you know, even though his plight may be foolish, and his faith may be misplaced, you can still respect a guy. Honestly, they should be getting evil points for not following me. Alright, what's population like over here? 100 out of 71? They'll live. We need to start focusing on this place over here specifically. So let's get... I don't know why you're not becoming a breeder. Let's get 2 breeders here. Oh my goodness, creature. I think creature just knows how to poop against buildings. Oops. Okay, what are you up to? Are you just hanging out? Oh no. You know what, creature? You can be good for a little bit, right? You can be good. I do want to see what the good crocodile looks like. So we'll test that out once we've completed this skirmish. Do you think we should swap creature as well? Well, I think you're pretty enamored with the sheep, aren't you? We could swap back to the sheep for a little bit. Do a skirmish map with the sheep. But I think before we do that, we need to do some combat. Oh, we need to finish some of the Brotherhood trial combats before we do that. Right, let's get... Oops. Let's get some buildings. And let's also develop this place a little bit further. We have a lot of children. What do we need here? 23 out of 97? Yeah, these guys need a huge population boost. My game's been threatening to crash every time it's saved. Oh no, there's the evil cow. But yeah, I've been feeling a bit not complacent, but a bit too much like I don't have anything to do lately. I've literally been out of work for like what, since Tuesday. Tuesday was my last day, so I literally only had like 1 day worth of like not doing anything. Because the school term is out. I don't have to go in and teach. But I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to do with myself, right? I feel like I want to go out and like actually do stuff, but at the same time, I don't. Let's get some more scaffolds. So, I don't know. I feel like I want to do a bit more streaming, but I need to figure out what other games I want to play. I might be doing Digimon World for the PlayStation 1, if I can get that to work and run on the emulator. Other than that, I want to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels, but I have like literal duel anxiety with Master Duel. So that's going to be a bit of a slow progress there, I think. Do you have any games to recommend that you'd like to see me play? I do enjoy, what is it, kind of like the more family-friendly, more like sappy type of content. I am a bit of an emotional wreck when it comes to a good, like, feel-good movie or feel-good game. I have been seeing this new Stray cat game out lately. I am such a huge cat person. I might play that at some point, but don't count on it. Anytime soon, at least. Only 14 people. Sure, give it a go. Yeah, I'll definitely have a good think about it. Because ever since I started like streaming again, like I used to stream pretty irregularly, like about a year or two ago. Ever since I started streaming again, I've literally only just been streaming black and white. Like I did like 1 or 2 streams worth of Yu-Gi-Oh! I should actually see if my friend is online. 1 second. He's not online just yet. But I'll message him and see if he's up for a duel later on. There we go. I feel like I've been neglecting my Yu-Gi-Oh life. There's been so many like events going on in Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duels that I'm just like really not paying attention to. If it doesn't work with a deck that I enjoy playing, then I'm just not really interested, honestly. You remember when these guys had like 0 food in their village store, and now they have a lot? They sure have come far. Let's hope they keep that momentum up. To start planting more and more houses. And this is really just the SimCity aspect of the game.
We're low on wood.
These guys get a nice view of the twin Stonehenges. Oh. Imagine what the architects must have been doing, like, must have been feeling when you see something like that. Hey Morgulon, how's it going? Hope you are doing wonderfully. We're pretty close to finishing the skirmish map here. We only have 1 more god to beat, so right now we're just literally, like, making influence. Getting our influence out. Just to start influencing the city, and then we can kill Purple God. Great day here, just waiting on the rain. Just looking out at the window to like rain is fantastic, honestly. Like it is, I think second only to watching snow. Like if you have like a nice like hot drink, I really enjoy hot chocolate myself, with like, you know, marshmallows on it. Just like being in a nice like warm cozy room, blanket over you, just like looking out the window into like a dark evening with just snow or rain. It's great. You love watching lightning storms. Yeah, lightning storms are fantastic. I also really love watching torrential rain. Like not just like casual rain, but like it being like an absolute downpour. I just really enjoy seeing that for some reason. What do you think it is about lightning storms and like watching these types of weather events, right? It always, like, the weather seems to depend quite a bit on... Oh, sorry, what am I saying? I'm trying to say, like, how, depending on where you currently are, the weather means different things. Or you feel differently about the weather. Like, let's say you're outside and it's raining, you'd be, you know, somewhat pissed off, maybe. If you're inside watching snow, great. If you're driving a car and it's snowing, I've only heard complaints about people driving in snow. You live in Florida, it's hot as hell. The usual event during the summer is in the afternoon. Alright. The raw power and the beauty of nature in motion. Oh. Dude. Dude, that's just like so good. It can very often feel like life is just like, you know, dull and like life is just like, you know, it's just gonna happen, right? You like go out there, you go out to work, and it's just like the same thing day in, day out. But then, what? That was an increase miracle? Lightning is awesome until it hits close to your house. Have you had that happen? I've never had that happen. I've seen, like, I recently saw a video on Reddit about, like, lightning, like, literally hitting a car in front of someone. Oh my goodness, yeah. I forget, like, people live in, like, areas where there's tornadoes and tropical storms and earthquakes and all that. I feel like we lucked out here in Great Britain, in the UK, with our weather. Tornado is absolutely scary. I do feel a little guilty because, like, I would love to, like, be in a safe area just watching a tornado from a distance. I think that would be super cool.
We're low on wood.
But when you start seeing tornadoes, like, literally ripping, like, you know, buildings up, you're like, man, that is just, like, I can't even imagine. It is also reminding me of Black and White 2 as well, like the tornado miracle, the earthquake wonder. I would love to get Black and White 2 working, but sadly I need to go out and, like, get an actual disc for that. What have you done? I think this cow is scarier than any natural disaster, though. It was unreal. You watched it go over the top of your house, it tore up areas in front of you, and it came back down after it passed over you and tore up some... Oh my god, yeah. Oh, man. People look up to the stars and think, wow, the universe is big. Yeah, the person, like, I know someone who lives in... Let's see. Oh, yeah, my friend can't do it. Oh, no. Creature. This is never going to work. I asked my friend if he's free to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel a bit later, but he said he's busy. My friend lives in... I can't remember exactly what state it is. My knowledge of the US states is not great. But he lives in... I think he literally lives in Tornado Alley. Or, like, an area like that. And he, like, on the regular... Not necessarily on the regular, but he has spoken about, like, tornadoes passing over and it being, like, you know, storm season. And him just having, like, really, really bad internet connection. I don't think he's, like, we've ever actually spoken with him while he's been in an active tornado. Which would make sense. I mean, if you're in, like, that sort of time. But yeah. You have Master Duel, so... yeah, we could definitely try and do that. I think... let's see, what is the time? Time is 6:33. We could do that maybe towards the end of the stream, I think. I do still want to finish this map, do some creature battles, and then start another game. Start another map. But after we get those started, we can absolutely duel. I would love to duel with you guys. Been lucky so far. Lightning bolt blasted a hole through the roof of your neighbor across the street. Jesus. Ooh, man. That is nuts. Oh wow, purple's influence is getting so big. But yeah, weather's just crazy. I don't even know what the craziest weather we've had over here, other than like the 40 degrees Celsius weather, which I think is over 100 Fahrenheit. Which is like a new record for us over here. But literally, like, other than that, the day was mostly normal. Like, there was, like, schools did close. But over here, like, we joke that, like, our systems are so bad at dealing with, like, inclement weather. That trains can't even go if there's, like, even, like, an inch of snow. I mean, I guess that does kind of make sense. I think when it comes to trains, one of the most shocking things that I've heard is that trains really, really struggle with leaves on the train tracks. And I remember as a youngster, myself and my mother, like, making fun of that. but I feel like it is like actually a significant issue, right? If any of you are familiar with it at all.
Fireball.
I feel like it like makes it harder for trains to like actually stop on time, and it causes them to slip a bit, which apparently is like pretty substantial. But needless to say, the entire country's infrastructure shuts down on inclement weather. Schools were threatening to close due to, you know, risk of life over on Tuesday when it was 40 degrees. What else? Even like the barest amount of snow, like schools just cancel. Public transit just like stops almost entirely. Massive delays.
We're running out of wood.
And then you get like countries like, you know, Finland, Sweden, Norway. You just like look at the amount of snow that we get and just like, peasant. And they like just operate like fully well. Yeah, no, we absolutely have built in heat, built things to keep in heat. And of course you have hurricanes. Never gave them a thought until you bought your house. Took some damage a few years back, but it was easy to fix. Yeah, like just imagining the like logistical challenges of just like having your house like blown off, suffering like hurricane damage. It's like so alien to me that like, you know, a big gust of wind can come by and like literally throw a car into your building. Like that is just crazy. I know it happened logically, but wow. Alright. These guys, do you have breeders? You have 1 breeder, 2 breeders. So we should just leave you be for now. You have enough population? Okay. Are you guys like more hot weather type of people or more cold weather type of people? Personally, like, I adore the cold. I have a typical like go-to argument whenever I have this discussion with other people, which is it's easier to like cool yourself down when you're it's easier to warm yourself up when you're cold than to cool yourself down when you're hot. That and like who actually likes to sweat, right? Might be a bit too much information there, but like sweating is just like it just feels bad, honestly. Like that could just be my own personal opinion, but and I think just the thrill of like going outside, like on like a cold winter morning, just feeling like the bite of winter just like on your face, that's actually like super refreshing. But summer is also like super good. Like it is super easy to like just go out and just be, you know, social during summer. A lot of people like actually stay inside a lot, and I think there's like, well, it's not seasonal affective disorder. It's just like the lack of sunlight hours, I think, makes people like just biologically more disposed to more, you know, introverted activities, right? You've been there all your life, you don't know anything else, but you've also traveled a bit. Where have you traveled to? What is the best place you've traveled to, should I say? I would love to go traveling, but I would need to absolutely go with someone else. I feel like if I just go on my own, I'm just going to be too petrified to do anything. Oh, we do need some craftsmen over here, because you guys still have a ton of wood. I believe in one stream I mentioned I would love to go to Santorini, a island in I think it's a Greek island. And just to go see like all of the like the white stone buildings and just all of that. I feel like I would not love the weather though. It's going to be super hot there, and like literally the middle of the Mediterranean. Our influence ring is growing, but this is going to take some time to grow. We could boost it up. Yeah, let's give this workshop a bit of a boost. Oh, it's not doing anything because there's still scaffolds. That's okay. Right, creature, what are you up to? You want to explore? Okay, you can go and explore. You did a European tour, went through Italy, Switzerland, Germany, Spain, Belgium, France, and a few others. Took a hovercraft across the English Channel and visited some parts of England. Whoa, that's incredible. I didn't know you could do a hovercraft like across the English Channel. That sounds so sci-fi. I think the only thing I know about Switzerland, other than it being super mountainous and being like a neutral zone, is that it is super like the public transit is super good. They're loud. I always see them on like social media posts, just like, you know, like Future is now on like Reddit and such, but I always have them with the sound off, and I've never like stopped to think about how loud they would actually be because I've just never heard them through the videos. I've even seen like videos of them just going down the road. That must be annoying. It was nice to see places I had only read about in history books, yeah. Oh no, creature.
You're being too good. I hate that.
Every darn time, creature. I don't understand.
Miracle shower.
Okay. Is everything okay down here? 83 out of 192. Okay. We need to really focus on this Japanese village here. Boop. Let me take a look at my messages again quickly. Oh, what's this? It seemed like some of my group are doing some board games. I'm going to see if they don't mind me joining and being on stream. Just going to go ahead and ask them what they're up to. Oh, just going to move this on here so I don't miss their messages. Trying to pick a game and failing. Oh dear. Well, I can't help them with picking a game, sadly. Wait, someone was running out of wood? These guys? No, these guys are okay. Oh, must be these guys. Okay. Part of you wants to move there?
Miracle forest.
Celtic power.
You love the country and the people, just felt good to be there, hard to explain. That's Switzerland? Is that Switzerland you're talking about? My mind is now thinking about, like, you know, the whole theory of, like, the grass is greener on the other side. But I really don't know how to follow that up with anything. I feel like it's a standard, like, human condition, though. Just to be like, just Europe in general, you had a great time. Honestly, Europe is great. I love Europe. Even though my country votes to leave Europe, I still love Europe. It's great. Especially the Netherlands. Like, the Netherlands is just so darn clean, honestly. And they're, like, super bike friendly as well. It is great. It is amazing. Oh my goodness, creature. Look at the mess you've made.
Fireball. Fireball.
I can't even put them out there in the middle of the water. Maybe I can do... Oh, I don't have lightning. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I've been watching a YouTube channel lately talking about like urban design in North America compared to Europe. And honestly, like, the guy just mostly roasts how bad urban design is in... Or sorry, how user-unfriendly the design is in, like, in North America. Talking about how, like, all the streets are designed for, like, cars specifically, and not like pedestrians, and not like cyclists. And then comparing it to just, like, Europe. Oh, there we go. And then just comparing it to Europe, like countries like Switzerland, for instance, and Belgium, and Netherlands. It is so fascinating seeing how different places like just look and feel different. When I was a kid, I actually used to think that every place had a different texture pack, if you will. Like, if you're familiar with Minecraft, like, you can install like texture packs into it to make your game look different. Like, it'll like literally change the look of like blocks and weapons and all of that kind of stuff. I literally thought that like other countries had like different like in real life texture packs, so that you would know that if you went to a different country, like, you just know that that country was what that country is. Like, you go to Japan and you'd be like, oh, Japan has this sort of like, you know, anime texture pack to it. It doesn't work like that. I know now, as like a 30-year-old man. I understand that now. But as a kid, I was like, how are you meant to know what country you're in if everything looks the same? Yeah, no. Hopefully everything, like, you know, starts to work out at some point. I know that's a big wishful thinking. There's always going to be problems everywhere, I think. We're just going to have to, you know, live with it. We're just going to have to try our best to do what we can. And as long as everyone all looks out for each other, or as long as we look out for the people who we care about, you know, we can make the world a little bit of a better place. But yeah, I don't even know what like texture packs I was imagining for other places. I only really thought that Japan looked like an anime, or like a manga page. And honestly, you can still kind of see it, but like that's because Japan obviously draws their anime and manga to look like the streets of Japan, not the other way around. Creature, don't do it! Okay. Okay. I swear we've messed up with our creature's training at some point. We must have. There we go. Just asking everyone if they're okay, if I can join in the game if I am streaming. They seem to be impressed about how many viewers I have. Okay, I don't think a group has ever asked if you guys are okay listening to my group of friends. These are the people who I play D&D with. I felt like I had to ask them if they're okay with me joining their game while streaming, and they're like, I don't know, ask your viewers. I feel like that's not how that's meant to go. But I don't even know what they're playing right now. They're playing Tabletop Simulator, but I don't know if they've got a game that they are playing. Oh. Oh, my creature's doing this weird little dance thing again. Okay. They're saying they can pay me in exposure, apparently. Cool. So I think what I'm gonna do... let's see. I would put this to you guys if you guys have any strong opinions on it. Whether you guys want to see more black and white, or if you wanna, or if you're okay swapping to Tabletop Sim. I'm probably going to swap to Tabletop Sim anyway. It's just basically like how much more black and white do I? Oh wow!
Fireball.
Let me. Oh,
Increase.
oh come on. Okay, I'm gonna speak with them for a little bit. But I am gonna mute myself and my audio. I'll put on a break text just to ask them what they are up to for now. So let me, let me follow the creature for a little bit. And then I will speak with them. So let me just mute, what am I muting? If I mute my computer audio, that means that you guys can't hear them. Okay, I'm gonna do this for a moment.
Phase, then there's like the okay, let's do bidding phase, then it's like the
Oh no, you can hear them. Okay, no problem, Moiglon. Thanks for stopping on by. Hope you've enjoyed the chat. I've definitely enjoyed the chat. And hope to see you again next time. Stay safe. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and join these guys. I am going to go ahead and save the game. And I am going to get the Twitch, not Twitch. I'm going to get Tabletop Simulator loaded up. Let me just make sure that I'm saving enough. Okay. Oh, go ahead and leave here. And I think I need to update my stream information. How do I do that? Let's see, where is my stream info? Stream manager. Oh yeah, no, don't worry, I'm totally family friendly. Sorry, I was speaking with them for a moment. Okay, I'll let you guys start hearing what they're saying while I'm getting set up over here.
Played it once and like left half an hour in.
Alright, they can hear you now.
oh,
Yeah, pressure's on. Alright. I need to figure out how to change my stream info.
And if we think about it,
failed, right? Because we haven't even picked a game. So
Yeah.
if we think about it, aren't there only like 3 of them? Like, doesn't that mean that the pressure is on them?
it's,
Because
yeah. There's more of us than there are of them. You're
I
right.
mean, you're not wrong. I hope chat's feeling the pressure right now.
Cookies on. Come on,
Uh,
entertain us.
Oh, that's literally a button that said edit stream info. Wow.
that's probably the one
Yeah.
you want.
how else were you gonna edit the stream info?
I don't know. I didn't know where the button was.
Just like for pure thought alone.
Let's just do a round of tapeworm to like loosen up the brains.
Oh, tapeworm. I love tapeworm.
Yeah.
Where do you like them the most?
Oh no. Ability cards, alternate worm head. Okay.
Okay, and then I need to do what? I need to change the stream category to tabletop
Probably.
sim.
You
Have
know,
you got
if-
a have you got an OBS thing set up?
Yeah, I do. I have Streamlabs and everything.
Oh,
Well,
I
this
don't
could
know.
be a very
Last
nice
time I
game,
did it was
shouldn't it,
only
if they-
OBS. I have not got the experience.
if they like change the theming right, this could be a lovely, lovely game about just normal worms burrowing through dirt, couldn't it?
What is this? Window capture? I think it's window capture.
Yeah, it could just be like worms.
Well, just
Existing.
worm,
I mean, it could
Is
even
it
be better than that. It
this?
could just be like Burrow Builder.
or like mole simulator, like really long
There we go.
mole.
This
Mole
one, okay.
Simulator. Okay.
Done. Wait, why is my stream showing up in my stream? Oh no.
Are you watching your stream on your stream?
I think so.
Oh, you stream capturing you editing your stream? Make
Yeah.
sure not to show off. Make sure not to show off your stream.
No, that's fine. That's fine. That's not visible.
Okay, good.
Okay. Do
Yeah,
tabletop
that's the
simulator.
one thing I do
please.
remember. Like, it's
Yes, we
stream
can,
key important.
Guess we're even matched as after all, since you're also.
You
watching
never
the
guess what
the mixed-
my
the
my
mixed product.
30 view video is though. It's
Is it Pokemon Champion Cynthia battle?
no, it's Robocraft.
Robocraft. What's that about?
It was a bit like World of Tanks or War Thunder, where like you made
Yeah, I
your own
remember that.
vehicles.
Okay.
But, like they made it rubbish in the update because you no longer got to pick which parts you could use. You got them like randomly dropped.
Oh.
I remember I made a YouTube video of like me playing Quantum Star Dragon OTK or something, Quasar Dragon OTK in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like back in 2010 or
Oh
something.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've muted them. Does
I
this
was
look
just like,
okay,
hey,
chat?
here's-
Is there like
here's the
any
OTK, here's how you
black
do it.
around the outside?
Enjoy.
Like, is
There's
the
no sound.
screen
I'm just typing in the chat.
is the screen
Well,
like
there's also,
matching
I know upload
the
it,
stream?
right, but like I record a lot of like Team Fortress 2.
I think this looks
Like,
okay.
I
Okay.
can never get the microphone to work, so just like silent
Oh, no.
gameplay.
Okay, join. I forget, does this show the password as you type it?
I am unsure.
Uh-oh.
Try joining it and put in a wrong password.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
hide
it's-
this
it's
for the
a
moment.
very secure password.
Oh yeah, it
it's
is. Okay, I am glad that I hid the stream for the
Does it
moment.
show it up?
Yeah, it shows it.
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't be worried about like one of your like.
Daniel,
Yeah,
grab a.
I mean,
grab
this
a
is then
Steam
going
key.
up on YouTube, so
Oh, it's going on. Okay.
okay.
I mean,
Let's
it's not
let's
like we
pick
use
pink.
the same. It's not like we use the same exact password for every.
No, like our password is hyper secure. Our password like changes every single minute.
Daniel,
Keep up-
take
keep
a
up with
seat
that,
at
so
one of the
thank
actual
you.
colors of the table.
Yeah.
Okay, I pressed the wrong button.
It's the wrong button. Good job.
Oh, Daniel,
Okay.
you got a heart team on you. Oh, you got spade team.
Okay, rolling to see who rolls.
Yeah.
Of course. That's how it always
Yeah, that's
goes.
you.
That's why.
Isn't the
Let's
dice
go.
normally a square? I mean a cube.
Depends on
Red.
how many people there are.
Displacer, you go
are,
first.
You are first.
I
How
suppose you
many
got
of these
have
do we
a.
start with? Is it 3?
I'm
There's
trying to tell you that-
destructions down here.
I'm trying to
Deal
tell you
out
that-
5 cards to each player.
All right.
I was about to say you can't have a 4-sided cube, but obviously you can. So I don't know.
A 4-sided cube.
What? But cubes
No, you
are
can't. A cube
6-sided.
is 6-sided.
Yeah.
Cube is always 6-sided.
When we have 3 players, why do we roll a cube? And when we have 4, why do we roll a
So cube has 6 sides. So we roll a.
Oh no, of course,
a
yeah, of course, sorry.
6-sided
Of
thing.
course, cubes have like 6 sides. I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm...
So that just means there's 2 of each color, right? Which is a 1 in 3 chance someone gets something.
hmm
Anyway, Displacer, you are up. I think you draw at the start of your turn.
Yeah.
Let's
Just
see.
give me these ones.
Yeah, you first draw a card, then you play a card from your hand that matches the color of any open segment on the table. Anyone watching,
Mhm.
like, you can just read the instructions here on screen.
Yeah, and then repeat until you run out of stuff. Until you run out of like the same thing.
Mhm.
Make a loop. Discard 2 cards. First play the last card wins. Oh,
So it is super
it's
intuitive.
Uno.
Yeah. I think you can only play 1 card, right?
No. You can keep going as long as you continue the segment.
Ah, okay.
Like, because he's blocked the segment.
Oh
he-
yeah, he can't
he
go.
gets-
Right, he can't
He
then
can-
play a
yeah.
black card right now because he has to carry
Yeah,
on the
yeah, he's
red.
changed
But
colour.
he can't. Yeah.
But he does get to do the dig thing, whatever that is.
Which is
Oh, yes.
draw a card and discard a card, which means I do it for.
Yeah, so
Draw-
you
yeah,
draw
there we go.
2 dis2.
What do I have?
And the way you win is to make like a loop, isn't it? Like a
I love the
a loop
artwork.
doesn't mean you win. A loop just means you dis 2 cards.
Don't you win if you have no more cards in your hand?
Yeah. So making a loop is a big way to go towards winning, but it's not like the win.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
Is it my turn now?
It is your turn now.
Okay, so I draw 1 card.
And remember, like, if I start going this way, I can't suddenly place a black segment this way. I have to continue this line.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't turn around.
Oh, I can't tell the colors. I have 2 colors that are very close to each other, and I can't tell the difference.
what one's
Oh,
the
white
one with
thing.
the biggest stripe, I
mean-
guess, is the. Actually, no, it changes for each card.
Yeah, if you look at the pink one's got hearts on it, and the white one's kind of like
Ooh, what does
wet,
that do?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got
The
like
red
a
one's
different-
angry, and the black one's kind of like infected or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've got different feels while they went around.
Okay, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to grab this guy, and I'm going to slowly
Yeah.
turn him around and place him there, and I get a dig.
Draw this, yeah.
Yeah, which is what? Draw this? Draw a card,
Draw
discard
this.
card? Okay, let's draw, and then let me discard. I get this, like, fetid fistula out of here.
Oof, lovely.
And
Yeah, where
then
did that go?
I put it in here. There it is.
Oh, it slid under. So
Apparently.
Okay, you draw
let's
draw
move
2
this
at the
like
start of your
here,
turn.
so-
Then.
oh no, you draw 1 at the start.
Yeah, I drew 1 at the start.
Okay.
Okay, and then I am going to place this guy down,
Uh-huh.
and then I am going to place this guy down.
Is there a bonus for capping something off? I can't remember.
I think if you make a loop, it cuts out everything, right? Like before, or
Yeah,
Yeah,
after
I
it.
don't think there's any bonus for capping things off.
Oh, you
You do get
feel-
a you got a
I
thing.
feel like
Yeah, I can
Yeah, if
draw a
you-
card
I
and then
probably
put a
like,
card from my hand on top of the deck. Sorry, displace.
no, it's not problem. If you complete a loop, then you win the game.
No, you don't win. You discard 2 cards, which is almost the same as winning.
I love the artwork.
Funny, but both
Alright.
displays that I had,
Oh yeah,
And then
discard
what?
both think that winning means
Place a
making-
card from my hand on top of the deck. Okay. There
Yeah,
we go.
they made discard 2 cards.
I feel like at some point we have played this game where making a loop was the winning condition. But I don't know who was.
I think
exactly.
so. I think making a loop is almost the default win condition because discarding 2 is so strong.
Yeah.
Keep
No, I can't
mean,
do that. Well, I could do that, but that's really bad.
Could do that, but that kind of ends your turn. Did you draw a card?
Oh no.
Okay. So yeah, the goal of this game is to discard your hand, basically. Have no cards in your hand.
Yeah, it's Uno.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
With extra
if I place down a card, I have to continue with that colour, right? Even if
Yes.
another colour can continue that
Yeah.
path.
Yeah.
So you couldn't place like you had the white that turns into pink.
Yeah.
If you place that here, that ends, right? Like you cannot then go into pink. You've completed the white. You are playing white this turn if you do
Mhm.
that.
What if I cut something?
If you cut something, you can continue playing from the place you cut. So like,
Hmm.
let's say you place 2 whites this way, and then cut here with a white cut thing. You can then continue placing whites.
I will.
Oh!
Yeah, that does mean you're playing red this turn though.
Yeah. So, what, that means that these 2 are gone?
So, up to Daniel, how many of them are gone? Where are
Yeah.
you cutting? Like between these 2 or between these 2?
Yeah, you cutting up here or you cutting down here?
Yeah, I just get rid of this one.
Okay,
Right.
getting rid of that one.
Dump it out. And
Yeah.
you're now playing red.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's my turn. Get one of these.
That means that this worm won't have a head. The rest.
So
Hmm?
I've been left with just white.
Oh.
Guys are the worst.
Get wrecked.
Gruely.
If you complete a loop with oh,
Yeah, just like complete a loop. Get good.
And win.
Complete a loop, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you win the game. Single loop. That's all you need.
Single
Mhm.
loop. It's the whole thing, yeah.
One loop, man. Let's go. One loop worm. Even better.
What happens if we do complete a loop and there's no winners?
What?
Can't remember that. That
I
like,
mean, the
'cause you
game
can-
carries
you can
on.
Lock off. Yeah, but you can lock off the game, right?
What is the page again for loops? Because are you sure? Like they're not just.
Well, no,
like,
because you
Yeah,
can't get
you're
rid of the
supposed to add it
start,
up,
can
it's
you?
here.
You can't.
Oh,
re-
okay, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no.
If
But
at
what
any
if you
time-
looped all the way around here and then like had a 3 joiner piece here and then had a joiner piece here? There's no more cards to play, right?
Hmm.
I
Right.
think then we all just go home.
I think so.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, displacer.
Oh.
Oh, don't forget to draw and discard.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
Again.
Oh, no. What have you done?
Jesus, you've just opened
Then
up to. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
You better
Displacer, you
hope that Charles didn't have a pink. I don't know, like a pink
yeah,
white
dangerous
one.
games.
Yeah, Charles has to have a pink white one, otherwise Daniel wins.
Ho, 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 ho.
Actually, no, he doesn't win. No, never
What am
mind,
I
never mind.
doing here? Hmm. Okay, I have two options. Okay. Okay, I see what I want to do. I am going to play a white. And then, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to play this one.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
And that gives me a peek.
Peek.
Lets me draw a card and then put a card from my hand on top of the deck.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love these. These are so good.
You basically just hand it over to Daniel at this point.
Yeah, basically. Alright.
This is my turn.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
So
Yep,
Oh shit!
obviously.
Oh shit!
Obviously,
two.
so go ahead and discard 2 cards.
yeah, so let me
And-
think. What would I do?
and
What
that
would I
is
want
the
for
end
the
of your turn,
future?
Oh yeah.
Because you've got to remember, next turn you have 2 cards, right? You have 1 plus random.
Actually, no. So yeah, the only way to win is to put multiple cards down in a single turn, right? You can't.
Yeah. You can
like,
never
place-
win. Like,
You
have
can never
to place
win
at
with
least
just
2
one
cards.
card.
Unless
yeah.
you're completing a loop.
I'll get rid of this one.
You discard 2, not just 1.
No, I already.
Yeah, you didn't discard any.
Oh, did that mute? That did mute. Okay, can you guys see that okay? Do I need to make this text a little bit easier to read?
Have to draw for turn.
Let's see, how would I...
Discarded two.
Let me see if I can make it easier to read. Font style. There's only one
you
font
need
style.
it
I've
exactly
really stuffed this whole game. You know what? Let's prevent anyone closing off this loop unless they have
Ooh.
the exact right pieces for
What
it.
about that? Is that better?
I don't know. That's not completing.
Yeah, that looks better, I think. I'm just gonna have to remember to
yeah.
change this
Good. It's
every time we swap
Fine.
games. Okay.
Yeah, because you can't. You now have to place a red to pink piece there. Like that is the only piece that fits anymore.
Ooh.
Okay. Gonna play this.
Ooh, remember whatever you cut is what you're playing this turn.
Yeah, yeah. So if you cut pink, you have to play pink.
Hold up.
Yeah, holding.
Yeah.
I'm cutting red.
You're cutting red.
And red. Okay. So
Okay.
you're cutting off these 2.
From here, yeah. Actually, I
Yeah,
separate
but you
this.
don't cut this. So you're cutting white in that case.
Yeah, if you want to get rid of these 3, you'd need to literally cut like along here.
Yeah, you cut along one of the lines.
Yeah.
Oh, use this. Okay. So I'll be discarding these 2.
Okay. So you're cutting red.
Yeah.
Getting rid of these.
It's weird that it says sever, but then like you can't like that. This one, then like I
I
sever.
mean, the cards are square because the rest of the cards are squares.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Would make it pretty odd to draw otherwise.
Yeah, like here's a circle card. Oh, I wonder what he has.
Ooh.
And try it and discard.
Oh no, don't you dare.
Has he got it?
Have you got it?
I mean, if he doesn't have it, he has to end his turn, right? That's the
Yeah.
only way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh!
There we go.
Okay, come on.
Does Charles
course.
have it?
I may have handed someone a.
Yeah, you've signed Charles 2 different ways to get a loop here.
I
It's a
don't
good
like
gamble.
it.
Didn't work out.
What? Oh, I see. Okay. I am going to play this guy. The Edworm.
Okay, who's drawing a card?
Displacer.
Ooh, but Daniel could win
Well, I
this
mean-
turn.
Yeah, but, you know, screw Displacer.
Sure, true. Very true, very true.
Okay, that is it for me. Daniel,
Yeah, okay.
draw a card.
Draw a card.
Turn.
Yes.
Open the debug menu off the by accident.
Oh, it's
Okay.
probably because you typed slash, which is your like, yeah.
Ah,
Okay, I've got an interesting move here.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It's
called.
called win the game.
it might very well be called.
Okay,
There's
Do
a
you
few
have
different
game?
ways to do it.
Oh,
not the card I wanted.
Not-
Is
not
it?
wanting-
No. No.
No, that would end your turn right now. I
yeah.
mean, it'd still be the card you wanted.
Or. No, okay.
Oh.
Okay,
No.
keep in mind you
What
can
does
like.
dig? What does dig do again?
Draw one disc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can see them all over here. Or, like, on this purple card here.
On the pink thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Pink, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I want to do? Do I have a way to win this, or not? I don't think I do.
Then yeah, you just have to play out your turn.
Yeah?
I would recommend set your rotation to 90.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that no one else has any pink curvy bits. So I draw one.
Surely not.
Yeah, and then discard
This
one.
Ooh, these cards actually line up in my hand. That's nice.
Nice. Yeah, they do. They overlap a little bit, so they don't perfectly line up. But yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I've muted them. I think we've got this next turn. But that really depends on what we draw. Hold on, what's going on
Yeah,
here?
that's my turn.
I think. Yeah,
Okay.
gonna be that.
Uh-oh.
Makes a loop.
Yep, that is a loop.
These. That's it.
Ah, shit. Fuck.
What happens if you make 2 loops? Because like this is a loop and this is also a loop, right?
This isn't a
I
loop.
don't think you can.
No. Like this, if you place a circle
Wait.
here, this would be a loop, and this would be a loop.
Hold on, this is a loop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
that's
is,
what I was
Daniel placed this as a
Yeah.
loop. But like,
Yeah,
if
it was
someone
already
places a
resolved.
card here that connects these two,
Yeah.
this would be one small loop, and this would be a bigger loop included with that same
Oh.
loop, right?
Yeah, I
Would you
see.
discard 4?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think so.
Who's drawing
Okay,
a card?
Daniel, take an egg.
Take an egg. Let's go.
Get egged.
Yep. Alright, come on.
I egg the arm.
If I discarded a different card, I think I could have won with his hand.
I wonder- Was it answered what happens if we end or when?
We end when we get down to 0. Like, no cards.
I mean, like, it's possible that there's no openings at some point.
Yeah, that we'll cross that when we get to it.
What would this... Hold on. If I do... Wait, how... Hold on. If you make connected loop when you play your segment, discard 2 cards. I win.
Well, apparently
Okay,
the person to
it-
play
it's-
the last card is the winner
Yeah,
in that case.
yeah.
Oh,
the-
I discard
yeah.
2. I win!
Nice. Yep.
Ah, shit. Congrats.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Sitting there waiting for someone to take it, yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we
Another
plan
one, or have we figured out like what we're gonna play?
We could do God Slayers. That could be a good one to play.
Do we
To
want
play.
to do God Slayers?
I mean, I want to do God Slayers. I don't know about the rest of you.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll play it.
You're not gonna regret it?
Why would I regret
One
it?
more
Just
word.
because all the internet is like watching us right now.
Yeah, okay. Oh, we can do God Slayers.
As long as we don't play Battlestar Galactica, it's fine.
Mhm.
I mean,
I
this
don't
is kind
know
of Battlestar Galactica.
What that means, but
It's Imagine God Slayers, but
Say,
I'm the only evil person.
no,
That's how it works. I am
You're-
the Cylon every time.
you're the evil person anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always
Well,
evil.
you see, Lucas was the Cylon, and I made him both president and like admiral. Which
Why
gave me
the heck
Yeah,
did you
yeah,
do
yeah.
that? Do
But
you
I
know
thought-
who
I
Lucas
was
is?
evil.
I thought
Yeah.
Lucas was the human.
That was your first mistake, my friend. We are all
I-
just
I
disembodied
was,
voices on the internet.
I was also messing things up by making everyone think I was the.
So
I
what do
was
we want
the
to do?
robot.
2 versus 2 or 1-1-1-1?
1111 sounds good.
Nice. Get some
Um,
randomness up in
Yeah,
here.
that's
I wonder if they've updated the cards at all since we last played them, because they have done it before.
There's definitely some updates.
Oh yeah, most
2,
definitely.
3, 4. Okay. Bring this
Yeah,
into the
almost different.
center so it doesn't mess anything up. And we should also move around so we're all on proper seats. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good.
the art does look pretty good, but it still makes my eyes
Ooh.
Oh.
look 3D.
Oh, you changed it over to green again. There you go.
To keep with the brand. Oh wait, there's two of you
Ah.
now.
That's fine. Just ditch the blue one.
Okay, where am I? Oh, I'm sitting over here. Okay.
You are way over there. We also need this. Let's just put this here. That's no one. Objects saved. Who go first? I will roll to roll. Rigged.
Oops. Rigged?
Oh.
What did you roll?
Not quite rigged.
Oh, me. Do I roll?
You roll to roll. You roll. Yeah, I roll to roll and you roll.
Okay, you
It-
go
it is
first.
rigged. Very rigged.
Yep. Okay, I don't
That's
even know who
nice,
I
I don't
am
think
right now.
On these, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
These new dice.
Where?
Oh, it's
New
an
dice?
8-sided dice and an 8-sided deck. What do we need an 8-sided dice for?
Beats me.
No clue. I'm gonna use the count.
I've not played this game since the last time
Wait.
we played it.
I think there's. Yeah, aren't we meant to use 2 6-sided dice to figure out where we land?
What? No, we
Or is it
use a 6
4?
and a 4.
Yeah.
Is it? That's 10 total? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's always been
I
that
am
way.
going first.
Wait, where do I get? I don't have any cards or dice.
Oh, you
they're
grab
in the
them
pack.
from
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That,
Drop these back here.
Oh man, my computer's heating up a bit.
Yeah.
I need to get a new power supply.
Win conditions.
You know, I do actually really like the dice cards this game has. I don't know why. I just feel
Yeah,
like-
no, that's super good. I
Yeah,
really love
they're
this
really
deck.
nice.
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
such a good idea.
It's certainly not.
Whoa.
Yeah.
9.
9. Means you get to go here. Ooh.
Do I ping
Oh,
someone
what?
right now? I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna be hostile to Charles anyway, so you might as well take you down.
We're always hostile to each other. Okay, I take
Where,
2.
where,
I can
are
take
our
you damage.
where are our health counters again?
So
It's
our
over
health
here.
Is here. Let me
Yeah.
just
Oh,
remove
okay.
this one out of the way. Yeah. So we don't count down
Fine.
health.
Yeah, you count up
health.
because
Yeah.
what someone's health is.
That's
secret.
me. You
Go on.
don't steal me. And remember, there's
listen-
no
listen,
attacking on like the first loop, as I remember call it.
Yeah,
It's
there's
not-
no.
Oh yeah, no
Oh,
PvP.
PvP.
for
Yeah,
the
no,
first
no
loop.
like
Drop them.
attacks at least, no combat phase.
Dungeon raids only.
Dungeon raids only. I mean, technically, yeah. This is kind of a dungeon raid to get loot.
I drew a Kerberos.
You may draw a god
Interesting.
card, then choose any number of other players to discard one equipment. Okay, so just draw a new one.
Oh, Cerberus.
Interesting.
Nice. Pinaka.
Ah,
If you have the same number
Yeah,
of
if you have the same
God and Slayer equipment, then you can attack other players at any gate location. You can discard this card to have one extra reroll on your attack phase.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
is it? Do we know? Do we know the faction
So,
breakdown, or was that random
Yeah,
as well?
the faction breakdown is one god, one slayer, one bystander friendly, one bystander villain.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like we're not all three gods by chance randomly.
No.
Okay.
There is one god, one slayer, one bystander.
Yeah,
friendly,
we have
one
to
bystander
use
villain.
social deduction to try and work out who each one of us are, like whether we're a god, a slayer, a wanderer,
Oh,
or
damn,
a
7 means you
villain.
can just go anywhere. You
Oh.
could go here and just steal the equipment.
Yeah.
Be a complete dick.
I think
Although it's
I
not
think
bad.
I will. I think
I don't want to. Big
Rude.
Boom is not that.
what
Big
are,
Boom is
I'm
not
trying to
that.
think. I'm trying to remember what's like what are things good for.
Yeah.
Um,
It's been a while
this
since
is-
we played this.
This is mostly slayer positive. This is mostly god positive.
Mhm.
But like, there's variance between that, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not always the same.
go here then.
Okay, so you just get a god card.
Ooh, interesting. What'd you get?
Dabble.
The Jabberwock! You may deal
Yes.
2 damage to any player, and then force any number of other players to discard one equipment of their choice. Wow.
It's a one-use thing, so it goes down here. But you deal 2 damage to someone, and then you can make displace a discard if you want.
Yeah, both are optional. So you may.
Yeah,
do
both are
one
optional,
more.
so you can choose not to deal damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or you can choose not to.
Wait, I
use
just
equipment.
realised that there's not 3 of us in the game. There's 4.
Yeah,
There are 4.
you can only play
So
this
what-
game with 4 people.
Right.
Or
'Cause
more.
otherwise, you would know exactly who it. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it'd be much easier to figure out.
So what?
be a
There's
lot
1 god, 1
easier.
slayer, and 2 wanderers.
2 wanderers. One of them is a villainous, which wants to kill the
Mm-hmm.
other wanderer, and one of them is a bystander wanderer who wants to win some win condition. For
Yeah.
example, Jesus wants to get murdered.
What a
Pan.
sentence.
Peter
Yeah.
Pan, I think, has to have the highest health damage or something.
Yeah, then you have
it's
like
It's
what's
yeah,
his
There's
name?
like
ones that want
Faust?
to assist people, like Santa is the person you last gifted an item to wins the game, then you also win.
And then you have
Yeah,
Faust, who
you
is
have
like
to-
transform into Satan.
Okay,
No,
I
no,
will.
He summons Satan.
I
And
will.
yes,
I will not do any damage, but I will
Oh.
make displace to this card.
Get wrecked.
Okay.
how rude.
Goes
Incredible.
here.
Wow.
It goes in
So the
beast pile.
Jabberwock goes into the B pile. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Charles, you're up.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
handily later.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. 7.
7 anywhere you want. But
Yeah.
there's no real good places to go. I guess
Yeah,
you could heal
no.
yourself, unless you want
Uh,
a card.
I could. I don't think I need to worry
Get
about that for now, though.
info.
I will get a god card.
Okay.
Let me see. What did I get? Ooh, interesting.
All of you filthy gods. All
Helm
of you
of
have drawn god
Darkness.
cards so far. How am I supposed to know who is what?
My max health is
Yeah.
increased by 1.
If you're a revealed god. Oh no, yeah, that's
No,
passive.
that's the passive.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you receive a maximum of 2 damage from attacks. Ah, nice.
Mm-hmm. That is it for me. Next
Alright,
up.
combat mode enabled.
I've
Boom.
clearly pressed sub
2.
because
2. I can hit Charles.
You can.
Question
Every
is, do I
time-
want to?
every time someone does anything, the debug menu opens. I don't know which key I've pressed. Is this a no? I think we've looked at this before and decided this isn't a Skyrim location.
What?
Let's figure out what Charles is.
The background.
Oh, did you give me something?
I
Oh, that
did,
one,
I
yeah.
did.
It might be.
Wait,
Witcher.
is this? Yeah, I was about to say, is this like Witcher 3? Is this like the Viking Land place?
How's the art on that, Charles?
I'm like actually like currently admiring the art for sure. Like it is super good.
It's fine. I've got your stream open. I'm also admiring.
Oh
no!
Stream snipe.
no!
Stream snipe.
How did you find me?
Magic.
Okay. No effect.
Not many people playing Godslayers
No
on Twitch.
effect.
Literally, did you know
Oh,
that
no
you're,
effect. No effect. Interesting.
Literally, did you know that all three of your viewers are us?
What?
I'm gonna tap you, Charles.
Yeah,
You're gonna attack me?
Steam snapping is
I'm
fun.
gonna tap you. Just a
Oh, no.
light tap.
Why?
Like tap,
like in Magic.
3 damage.
3 damage? That's not light.
I mean, it's no, yeah, it's not even reduced. Yeah, it's because
Yeah.
a light tap for 3 damage.
Have we considered peace?
Peace was never an option. It's Charles.
It's not even Charles. It's just our relationship. Our relationship is just one of like sheer hostility.
It is. I mean, I have information on you though, so like.
I have information on you
Yes, sir.
by proxy.
I guess
I
I'll
think
I
think
Oh.
about Wanderer cards are good for testing,
Oh.
aren't they? Because a lot of Wanderer cards are like, if you're this,
Yeah,
do
so
this.
like if I give Charles
Yeah.
one that says, "Are you a wanderer? Are you a god? Are you a slayer?" Like,
Mhm.
if it says one of those things, I can narrow him down. Like I know he's not X at the moment.
Lucas, take damage, and then everyone heal too.
Wow.
What?
I mean, then everyone heal too. Okay, I'll staple it.
Interesting strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's this? I can't.
it's a love tap, man.
You should have hit Charles for 2 and then healed everyone.
No, come on. You don't know who will win if I die.
Not you.
I mean, I know someone won't win at least.
Oh, that would have
By definition, someone won't win. Me.
Okay, in that case, I know 2 people won't win.
Oh,
I guess.
Oh, 7.
I did actually
7.
flip those and roll those. I just.
Yeah.
You did actually roll them. You could steal equipment.
Yeah, you could go
Yeah,
here,
you
you could go somewhere
you
else.
could be the most rude person ever. Go here, take Displacer's equipment, then punch him.
I don't think I'm that rude. At least not yet. I think I'll go.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll
Information
go
gathering.
here.
Oh,
Interesting.
And then
any
I'll-
deck.
Let's see how many
Yeah, so
turns
Yeah.
you can
check
roll
it,
7.
flip it face down, pass it on.
Okay, chat. So what's going on right now? Let me make
Pass it
sure I'm
to
muted.
the most
I am muted.
cultured person.
So what's going on right now is
Oh.
we're using the Wanderer cards to try and identify
Let me have a
what
look at the
cards
card.
we are. Because
You must
Lucas
be
over
very
here, who's
cultured
Rune,
for them
this
to
is
be
Lucas.
given.
He gave me a card that was like, hey, if you're a
Interesting,
Slayer,
very nice
then
artwork.
take damage. I'm not a Slayer.
Very
You can
nice.
see here, I am a god.
Doesn't make you
That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
red
you
border.
take
I am a
damage,
god.
okay.
So it didn't do anything. So he knows that I am not a Slayer. So if he can't be a god because I'm a god. And I doubt that he's a
No,
Slayer.
it's not that good. It's like typical.
I doubt that he is a Slayer
art.
because
Nah.
why would he give it? I mean, I guess he could give it to me. He could be a
It's
Slayer.
average artwork.
He did
like,
attack me afterwards,
honestly,
so that means that he
pretty
probably
mediocre.
thinks that I'm
Was it
a
like typical,
god.
as if everyone in the
Or
room
a
would die
wanderer.
from like exposure to the cold.
But yeah, I
think
actually
so.
missed what just
I
happened.
mean,
anyway, back to the game.
Probably.
Right.
I like how I've been involved in all of the information since the start of this
Well,
game.
no one trusts you.
That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
Yeah. I mean, who can you trust but yourself?
I mean, we could literally be like a team game together.
7!
That's what I heard.
7.
Yeah,
Do you want to steal his equipment?
I could.
See, I don't have anything
I,
to
I don't
steal.
even know enough information to know who I'm going for here.
Yeah,
Like, I'm just advocating for chaos.
the chaos seems
You're
to be
like the
purely
chaos.
directed at me, though.
Oh yeah, when you're playing with
yeah.
more players, isn't there like an additional faction where it's like edgy gods?
There
You have
is
anti-gods, yeah.
potentially- There is one anti-god, which I think is just... Oh no, there are a couple.
Yeah, there are more. Like, I think Satan
Edgy
is an
gods,
anti-god.
He is, but I don't think he's typically in the game. I think he's his own box.
Or heal. Okay, I could go here, steal,
Yeah,
and I could
Satan's his own
attack.
thing. He's like out of the game.
Yeah, he only gets summoned by that one guy.
Yeah, like depending on if you know... Well, you know... You don't know what I am, but you know like what I'm not, right? Actually, no, you don't know anything about me.
I mean,
You just know that I gave you something.
Okay, I am going here. And I'm
Ooh.
just going to get a Wanderer card. Let me see. Oh,
I thought
okay.
there was like a. Isn't it like an
The only
expansion or
play
something?
here is to give it to me. Yeah, like
Yeah.
this. Otherwise, you go
Yeah.
to Daniel and give it to him instead.
Yeah.
Isn't there like an expansion with like another faction, or have I misremembered something?
Nothing.
This one? Don't think so.
Okay.
At least not.
1 second. Okay, cool.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
I
chat.
apologize, Charles.
Okay, chat. He is a
Where's
frickin'
Ed? Oh,
he is our enemy. We are a god.
I
It
just
says
keep hitting
win
you,
condition.
though?
All slayers are slain.
Do I keep hitting
He is
you
a slayer.
anyway?
I gave him a card that's like, if you're a wanderer, then
Keep punching
do
it
this. There's only gods, wanderers, slayers in the game.
I could just remove all of the intrigue right now. Reveal myself, hit
He is
Charles, force him
absolutely
to
a
reveal.
slayer. And I need to kill the slayers, and he needs to kill me
Do I?
in order to win. At least by base. There are things that can happen later on that change the win conditions.
I
But anyway.
don't.
But do you
I
want to?
don't.
7.
7. You could go over here and steal Charles's equipment.
You could.
I mean, it's plus
I
1
could.
HP, honestly.
That would be pretty mean, but you could. Considering I'm like the most damaged guy right now.
Well, you could go and heal Charles. And then attack display.
Successfully attacked players are forced to reveal?
Only
If
I'm
you're
revealed.
revealed, I see.
There is
Right.
downside.
Oh!
Wow, rude.
ROOD.
Wait, why? How are you? You've got to move yourself to the locations.
Oh,
Spencer.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've just realised something. My
Yeah.
No
my
cheating.
four, my yellow card, my four-sided
you-
dice
you-
doesn't.
You didn't have a deck. Oh my goodness.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, try again. 3, 1. Okay, 4.
Okay,
Not
fine.
a 7.
Is
Same
remain in place, so you can re-roll if you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, I'll stay
Okay.
here. And
More info.
yeah. Doesn't really help me.
The other thing is,
Oh,
Um,
doing artwork.
because
Is he
of
very,
my
very,
god's
weak?
ability, Karma Mastery,
Except
if I have 3 or more artifact equipments, then
Very
revealed
cold as
cards
well.
receive 1 extra reroll on their turn, and players cannot re-roll except for revealed gods.
you
So
shouldn't
if I
say
get
those sorts of things, 'cause
3
I've actually got the whole deck
items,
memorized.
like 3 equipment, like
You've
this
got-
is an
you've got-
artifact
you've
equipment.
memorised
If I get
everything
3
about
of those,
Yeah.
then
Press
I mean,
That's
to be
fine.
honest,
That's
I
good. Like,
could.
then I can
That sort of
reveal,
person.
and then
You know, not
really
for any-
hamper
not
everyone's
for any weird
abilities.
reason, just for like purely tactical
Purely
reasons.
tactical. Like, yeah, this artwork is good. There's a person on the left and a person on the right. Ooh, that
Yeah.
means you're a slayer. That means you're a
Sorry,
wanderer.
Displacer, did
I
you do
mean-
anything because of that or not?
So,
I did
right
not
now-
perfect that up.
We kind of know what the board is. Lucas is a
That doesn't
slayer.
really tell me anything.
Daniel and Displacer are the
does.
wanderers,
Okay,
and
tell me-
one of them is
tell
the
me
evil
one thing
wanderer
that- it
who
doesn't-
wants
it
to kill
doesn't
the
tell
good
me
wanderer
the other
to
thing.
win. The other wanderer just wants to survive, basically. Okay.
You shouldn't say things like that, Daniel, because I think I've now worked out who you are
2?
just by the information you've overspoken.
I'm on 2. I can re-roll.
You could re-roll, but you could also stay put and learn.
3. I can re-roll. I re-roll 3s.
This is why I
Can you
don't trust
re-roll
Lucas
twice?
in games.
Yeah. I'm on 2 and 3.
Yeah, you can re-roll infinitely if you're on the same spot
5.
until you get a different spot.
Okay.
That is any up here. Okay. I am going to grab
Draw from
myself
the
a
beginning.
god deck card. You may draw a Slayer card. Choose any number of other players to discard 1 equipment of their choice.
I think you should get Displacer to
Yeah.
discard an equipment.
So I am going to draw
lead.
a Slayer card. Oh my Christ. That doesn't do anything. God damn it. Okay, yeah, Displacer, get rid of 1 of your cards.
Alright.
The other card I drew was Death. I may choose a revealed player with 9 or more health damage. That player is immediately slain, but that does not apply.
Jesus, that's a rough one.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Can I reveal myself in response to that?
You could, if you want, but you don't have 9 or more health damage.
Oh, is it 9 or more health damage?
Yeah, like you need to be like
Oh,
up
okay.
here.
Okay,
in
I
order
thought it was
for
9
it.
or more health. I was like, what? That's everyone.
That's
No,
in,
no, no.
That's in the
You
Arcana
now
part
have the
now.
choice. Do you punch?
No.
That's in the discount part now. That's dangerous shit.
I am
Yeah, I
thinking.
mean, it basically puts 9 as like the death number.
I will punch green.
You will?
I will.
Interessante.
For 1 damage.
How rude.
Can we
Get
not?
slapified.
Can we not live in peace?
I mean, I don't know.
No.
You haven't proved
He's-
yourself peaceful yet.
Peace was never an option. This is Charles.
Hey, what does that mean?
7?
Oh.
7 again.
You know
Can't
what?
believe-
This place has been a real bitch lately.
Oh, look, I need this card for my devious.
Yeah, you've been a real nuisance. How about I just slap you with the card?
Yes. Take that, you slimy
Yeah, I'm
worm.
just gonna slap you with the card. Get wrecked for 3
Rude.
damage.
Wait, isn't that? Oh, you. Oh shit.
You're now as weak as Charles. How do you
Yeah.
feel?
I always get there's also cards
I
which make you
feel-
win early, right?
I
Like
feel
there's
bad.
cards which are like if you get 3 katanas, you just
I
win the
feel,
game.
uh,
Aren't they?
Get lost.
I feel
Um,
slightly. I feel
Get
slightly
lost.
on the verge of tears.
Is the audio
You gotta
balance
show me some
okay?
artwork,
Like,
man.
Voice
are these
strength.
guys like loud enough? Are they quiet enough?
Yes.
I have
Good to
only
reveal
missed
to
one
you
piece
that
of
I-
artwork so far this game.
There you go. Do you enjoy the artwork? It's in fact very fantastic.
You know that is worthless information, right?
I don't. I don't know.
You
him.
don't? You don't? I'm
Oh,
pretty
no.
sure you know that
That-
that one in specific
my
is
first
worthless
one.
information.
That was your first one?
No, I don't. I don't know any of these. I haven't passed around any one card.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, oh yeah, you have been just getting equipment.
Well, that was my own choice.
And
Mine
stealing
too.
equipment, you little thief.
3.
3. You can go and kill Displacer.
Hmm.
I did have any. I did have any
Ooh.
more. You can't tell.
Are you
That's
showing
the
me
one I
some
don't have.
artwork again, Daniel? Ooh,
Nani?
Charles gets the artwork.
Ooh. It's kind of hot ankle.
What?
Oh,
What happened to
You wanna
family
rephrase?
family friendly stream?
okay. I will take 1 health.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. Now I have to try to remember the information I've got.
I mean,
Now,
you you can take a look at the card.
I have all the information I need,
Yeah,
right,
it's-
but I can't
Nah.
remember which way round it goes.
So you know me and Charles.
yeah.
Like I think you know exactly what we are, right? So you know the table at this point. You are the one in charge here.
Because I gave out 3 wonder cards. 2 of
Unless you
them-
are the bystander wanderer, you should be attacking somebody.
Yeah, so 2 of them told me exactly what you are. Well, not exactly, but like I can't remember whose card I gave to, which only had 1 condition.
None of us are gonna remind you. So
No. It's advantageous if you forget.
He was me.
are you or are you not attacking Displacer?
Yeah, that's the real question.
No, I would have given the first.
To
Wonder
displace
card,
or not to
I would have
displace?
given the first wonder card to Lucas because I don't trust you.
Always, yeah.
Wow.
Which means the second one must have gone to Displacer.
Yeah, it did. It was
Meaning
only one card.
I'll attack Displacer.
Ooh, interesting.
Whoa.
Is this just a case of Daniel messing things up again and he's actually doing things terribly?
2 damage?
Or is he winning? Okay.
I think that's real. Wait, isn't that the zero?
So yeah, just to explain
No, it's-
also,
it's-
the
it's the
damage
difference
that you
between-
deal
Yeah,
is
it's the
equal
difference
to the
between-
difference between the
Whichever
two
number stick.
the 2 dice that you roll. In this case, we're simulating
Because-
dice
yeah,
by
you have
flipping
to
this
fly.
ahead
deck.
of me, Chance.
We randomize the
Don't
deck
run
and then we
it's-
flip it.
You're incorrect.
So difference between 4 and 2 is 2, so we dealt 2
Yes,
damage.
two.
Big.
Sorry, what?
You cannot get
He's overtaking you in
ahead of me.
damage.
Oh,
How do you feel?
I'm cool with it. Honestly. 10.
Yeah,
10?
Yeah.
10.
Get over here.
Where am I? I'm over here. Hey, how's it chilling?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
I guess
you
you're
could,
taking my equipment, right?
Oh no. I will have to.
Then,
Yeah, I mean, there's no other
you,
plan.
Yeah,
could,
well,
Yeah, it kind of
you
has
could
to
then
happen.
reveal. You could then
You
reveal.
could
any of these.
reveal and then force me to reveal if
that
you
is
wanted.
mine. I am revealing. I am attacking.
Interesting.
Ah,
With
Interesting.
Mikazuki. Okay.
So far, I haven't made a mistake. Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
2, that's 3 damage. You are now
3
revealed
damage.
as well.
which are
Yeah, I knew it.
Oh yes, it's all. I did manage to work it out.
yeah. So now we know the rest of the table.
Yeah. There are an even number of Arcanas in the discard pile.
Which there
Oh shit.
are.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. You've just released my true powers, Charles. How do you feel?
I'm cool with it.
Force passive. Players cannot win or be slain unless a Kugayama equipment is in play. Okay.
Wait, where?
Player with a
Oh.
Kugaya equipment wins.
Oh,
Is
Kaguya!
anyone?
She is the mirror goddess!
Is there any
No one has
Kaguya equipment? No. So yeah, no one can be slain.
Wait, no, she's
What card is
Or win.
this?
Kagura Uzume,
Oh, wait.
I think?
Oh.
I think that's what it's called.
So, Charles,
Uzume Kaguya? Yeah.
temporary truce in order
Okay.
to kill Daniel.
Why do we want to kill Daniel?
Because if Daniel kills Displacer, we both lose, right?
How we could just, yeah, okay, temporary truce.
Yeah, temporary truce.
Yep, no problem.
Like, so even in the case when we both land on the same set of squares,
Mhm.
no attacking. Agreed?
Agreed. Until
Okay,
Daniel is dealt with or a new win condition comes out.
Okay.
Yes, agreed.
Or a new win condition
I
changes
will
things.
reveal then.
Okay.
Oh. Arachne, ooh.
Oh, when you reveal for the first time, choose 2 other players. Those must conceal themselves and cannot reveal if you reveal.
What?
I'll conceal Lucas and Charles.
Oh!
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Ah,
So we can't reveal ourselves.
No.
yeah.
Oh, so you can choose. Oh, shit.
Oh no, we
You
can't
can
use
do
our
this-
abilities.
Displacer, I no longer
Yeah.
have to kill you to win. So we could like
What?
win.
Oh yeah, if you kill both of us.
Or both
Us against them
arachnophobia
now.
targets are
Oh,
slain.
it's us against them.
Oh no.
Since you can't
We have
reveal,
to-
you
we
can't
have-
win.
we
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
since
kill.
you can't reveal, you can.
We have to kill Daniel first.
Well, we can still
I-
win if we're not revealed, but
Yeah.
like Daniel's win condition has now changed to kill both of us and then he wins.
But no one can
but
die
can't die,
currently. No one can die while.
Yeah, no one can die while Kaguya is out.
So
Yeah, I'll just like I'll have my hand up and we'll draw say Kakuya again. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I have to pass.
Yeah. Okay, this is an interesting dynamic.
I
This
love.
is a very interesting game.
Do you guys know of Kaguya's lore? Like the
No.
goddess Kaguya?
Yep.
So you know the Japanese sun god Amaterasu, right?
is that the one that all the emperors are meant to be descended from?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So at one point she decides to like, hide herself in a cave for a long time and people were like, holy shit, there's no sun. So they got
You
this...
could just-
Oh? What is this?
You could just go and reveal, like, re-heal yourself. But that
Fuck
does
it, fuck
mean.
it.
Oh
Pick
no.
a random unrevealed character...
Fuck.
What?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you want to get a bystander
Oh.
friendly,
Okay.
villain bystander wanderer. There you go. Grab one of these.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bystander wanderer.
So-
You get a
why
new...
not?
You metamorphose. Oh no.
You don't have to reveal it though. as
You
far as
heal
I'm
to
aware.
full health.
Yeah, you do heal to full health.
I'm not really sure what I.
Jeez. Yeah, Charles. Temporary truce here, like
Yeah,
major
absolutely.
Temporary truce.
Yeah. Like, Daniel's
We are-
ruining
yes.
our grill right now.
We are in desperate need of. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm almost considering like a permanent truce. Do we want to try and find a win con that just gets us both to win instead of those two?
I mean,
Seeing as they teamed up on us,
yeah, like, that's pretty rude of them. Honestly.
it is very rude of them. Like they're meant to be the
Yeah.
we're the ones having the big like. We're having the Godzilla style fight here. They're just a background noise.
Yeah, like, this is, like...
They're trying to upstage us.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
like
I
the
will-
superpowered individual, like, turning their backs or turning to fight, like, the growing humanity, the threat of humanity.
I'll attack Lucas.
Wow, very rude.
How dare you?
I do not allow this.
That is
I
so rude.
apologize. This is unallowed.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay,
Never
well...
before has something been less allowed than it is now.
hmm
Okay.
4.
Join us. Everyone's over here.
Oh, I'm
Come
over
on.
here already.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm not? Oh, yeah, no, I'm
4.
not. I'm over here.
Yep.
Okay, 4.
Yeah, get yourself a good card, and then smack out Daniel
Yeah,
first.
I'll get a god deck card. The Peach of Immortality.
Jesus.
I may discard this equipment. If I do, then I cannot receive damage from other players, and I cannot be targeted by card effects until the start of my turn. If I have the
Or
Rod
if you
of...
have 2 cards, you
Hmm?
win. If you have those 2 cards, you win.
Yeah.
It's
Is that from some Wuhan, the monkey thing?
Probably the monkey.
Yeah.
I think it's the monkey.
Yeah.
Some
So I can get rid of this to protect myself until the start of my turn. Okay, cool. Yeah, Daniel,
Plus
get
1
fucked.
Okay, how much damage?
Well, let's see. That's 4 damage.
Isn't it free?
I'm
Yeah, but
using
plus
my
1's fine.
Mikazuki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
What does it do?
It just deals 1 more damage.
Yeah, and if he was revealed, it would force you to reveal, but he's not.
Yeah.
Alright, only 7 damage to go.
Mm-hmm. You're so lucky that nobody cares if you die.
Yeah.
I mean,
6.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what this place's new win condition is. It could be someone
Well,
related to me.
he's a bystander wanderer. You're the villain wanderer. So his default win condition is he survives. when someone wins, he's still around.
Right, but
Ooh.
we could win together, this place and I.
No, you can't.
Could. No, you could.
It's possible.
So,
No, you can't because we're gonna beat you.
I mean, that's true. But depending on Displacer's win con.
Dude,
Mm.
that's so good with you.
Daniel,
damage
kill
or
you.
healing?
Oh, thank you.
Hmm? What? You healed him?
4 for 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
yeah,
healing.
Look,
5.
you both are gonna be paneling. on
Reroll
me.
that if you want.
It's in my interest.
You want us to pummel you too?
Yeah.
I will. No, I'll stay here.
He's up to you.
Yeah.
I'll leave it.
Now, is this? No, this is a god beast. Okay.
Suraku. You may draw a
God
god
cards
card.
and heal 2 to any number of players.
That does include you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that then.
Okay, so
So-
draw a god card.
Who is any number of players?
I'll heal myself. I would heal this place if he's at full health.
Okay.
Wow.
This,
Look at these mortals rising up against their betters.
Yeah.
Oh,
These are some stupid alliances, man.
What is your card?
you may heal. Oh, it's like on. You may heal. You may heal 2 health. Okay.
And then choose
Then you may choose any number of players to draw a Wanderer card.
Seiryu.
Should we all draw a Wonder card?
No, Displacer and I will draw.
Wow.
That's very rude.
That is super rude.
Who wants to go first? I guess it doesn't matter, but
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Now let's see if they remember which one of us.
Displacer, you have a card here.
Yes, I'm
I'm taking this one. Am I?
thinking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll keep this until Displacer's made his choice.
Charles, enjoy the other.
Okay, well. No effect.
Really? He's forgotten already? Or was it just a
And-
Wanderer only?
Oh,
and
maybe
I'll attack.
to
And I'll
I'll-
attack Charles.
It wasn't a wonder only.
Oh, he's just forgotten which of us is which, right?
You attacking
I'll
me?
attack.
Like maybe I don't want you to die immediately. Maybe I've got.
Okay, I'll attack
Fair enough.
Charles for
Go for it.
2 damage.
2 damage.
2 damage. Oof. Okay, my turn. Man, you're shutting off all of my equipment. Because I can't reveal
Yeah.
myself. 6.
Yep.
6? Oh, you're
Where is
over
that?
here with me.
6. Okay.
Remember, like, it's not in your best interest.
Yeah,
for you
no,
to die.
I'm fully aware.
Hmm.
You may move another player's health damage to your current health damage.
Oh, yeah, move one of them up.
Yeah, Daniel.
Move Daniel up. Daniel's a
Whoop,
one.
you are up here now.
Oh, sad. All that healing for nothing. Sad.
Yep.
Yep. Alright.
Extremely sad.
3. Ugh.
Ooh. Come on, you can
You
do it.
wonder.
You can wreck Daniel. Daniel only had 12 health.
Yeah, you can't hit across the diagonal, can you?
Nah, okay.
Nope.
No, you can't.
Unless you have a weapon.
I'll
for it.
spare you this 1 damage, Charles. Oh, actually, wait. You haven't looked at that yet. Give me a second. What does it say? Okay, yeah, I'm not going to give that to Charles. I will give that to you. Ooh. Yeah, there you go.
Why are you even considering that? I thought we had a truce.
Because, yeah, but there's, one of the things is, give away one of your equipments, right? I didn't know if we wanted to, like, swap equipments at this point.
Okay.
It's a discard, though.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I didn't know if we'd have anything that would be advantageous if we did that.
Mm-hmm.
I did not put my name in the Goblet of Fire.
Then how did it get in there?
Maybe someone else with the exact same name.
9.
Barry Scott.
You can re-roll if you... Okay, yeah.
Isn't there like a
Yeah.
thing about
5.
how like before Harry Potter came out, there's like another book
Mhm.
with like a protagonist also called Harry Potter.
I think so, yeah.
I've
so, like-
not heard of that.
Can't remember which way they really went, but there's something like Harry Potter can only be referred to as like in the full name or something.
What, so never just like Harry?
I think so, or like just Potter. I can't remember. There's like a book that came out a few years before where it was called like Potter and the main character was Harry Potter or something like that. I can't remember which way it was.
Is there another Zodiac in play? I don't think there is.
No.
Not
9.
right now. No.
Where's 9?
9 is here. You can either heal or deal damage.
Oh, I heal myself.
Yeah, probably a wise move.
You little
You
piece
could
of
attack
shit.
Displacer as well.
Okay, you've revealed. Okay, what do you do?
Not
Mhm.
much. Just an honest day of work.
You just win if you have stones in your
But
equipment.
you don't have a stay alive win. Do you?
I mean,
He does if all of his equipments have stone, talisman, or jewel in the name.
Oh, at the end of the game, right?
Yeah, at the end of the
Yeah,
game.
end of the game.
So I guess the question is now that your win condition isn't just don't die. I want to know if I attack you, then 3 people are against me.
That's true. Yeah, I could just start smacking you if you smack me.
But then, if you could help in killing me, there's no reason for the others to attack you, right? Because they would still. But you don't have a way to stop them from winning.
Essentially,
I just think
Displacer
you-
has no reason to fear anyone right
No.
now. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, if you start hitting me, then I'll hit you. So if any of the other ones
that's
start
the-
hitting me, then I'll hit them.
Yeah.
And I just need to have like a stones or like a talisman.
But you're so much healthier than everyone else. Like.
Draw,
No,
is that
okay,
like
I wanted.
is that like you draw 1 card from anywhere?
yeah, 1 card from wherever you like.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't attack you then
Basically-
because why would I?
Yeah,
why would
basically it's an inevitable that I get my
4.
win content.
Or,
There's no reason why
nice, you can go and attack them from there.
Yeah.
Can you draw blues, please?
You want me to draw bleeds?
Yeah, I want you to draw some slayers.
Okay, let me see. I have 3
want
gods.
to
I
be
do
sad.
need some slayers, so I'll do that.
Why would you want him to be sad? That's so horrible.
I just want to find blues clues.
I get the Necronomicon. Once on my turn,
Ooh.
before I attack, I may choose not to attack, discard 2 equipment, and play an Archon from the discard pile.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Could bring someone's health damage back up to yours again.
I could.
Oh,
I also
shit.
have, I may draw 2 God cards, or Death. I may choose a revealed player with 9 or more health
I
damage.
should have noted when your cards were revealed. I should have noted what your HP was,
So-
didn't I?
Just
shit.
FYI, Charles can slay me and win
Yep.
the game if my health damage goes above 9
Yep.
or
Yeah.
9 or higher.
How's that a win condition?
Because
Because
I
he
am...
kills me, he has a god.
yeah.
you're the.
Yeah, so you guys want to keep my health below 9.
Yep.
Wait, no. The plan to kill both of you never would have worked because as soon as I killed one of you, the other one would have won.
He found out!
Figured it
Oh, no,
out.
yeah.
He found out!
Wait,
Wait, so that-
I think if you like, if they can't reveal, they can't like reveal that.
No,
they've
they
won,
still
but
get
they-
your
Yeah, no, we still
Okay.
get our win conditions.
Yeah, win
mean-
conditions happen regardless of revealing.
Mhm.
Right. So
that's
yeah,
okay,
but I only
money.
okay. So I've like
Yeah, the moment you kill one of us, the other one of us wins.
The other one of us wins.
the
Yeah.
only, so now I have to fight the displacer while defending
how's
attacks
the-
off from you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kinda.
basically, you
Oh,
screwed
right.
Just
yourself.
kind of
that-
drawn attention to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so the villain only works for when there's
okay.
more than one bystander.
I mean, I would offer like a deal, but I feel like Lucas would just betray the turn after.
Oh, I
So
don't know.
I mean, I won't. Because I could like reveal myself to give you the ability to. I mean, I could conceal myself to give you the ability to reveal, but I feel like,
How would you conceal yourself?
well, can't you like conceal yourself?
No, you cannot
okay.
conceal yourself at will.
Well, I don't know.
No,
Like, I
yeah.
don't know.
Oh, you could if you get like a.
Okay,
if
I'm
you got, like,
attacking
an
Daniel
effect-
with the Mikazuki.
Oh,
if you
plus
got
your damage.
For ho ho ho, that's 5
Five
damage.
Up to 9. He's 3 health away.
He is 3 health away.
If you.
In fact, he's
I
an
don't know,
Arcana in death range.
Yeah, but I'm
Can you
not.
give away the Necro?
No, not yet. It's before I attack.
Yeah, but you don't
if
get
you-
anything from
Daniel
killing me, right?
got,
Apart
like,
from
a-
making me just sit there. Like, you don't win.
No, like I can reveal myself if I kill you.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh wait, so it's even worse to me because I'm like debuffing you
Yeah,
by living.
you're debuffing us both.
Right. So like, I'm worse with like. This is a terrible situation. I thought I was doing well, but turns out I basically like
I mean,
moved the game for me as soon as I chose you to.
there's still a way for you
Ooh.
to survive, and that is if you pull that like one artifact equipment that like you can change your character.
Yeah, like if I get an item which gives me another win condition, then maybe. But like at this point, not really, right? I mean,
Bear in mind, Displacer, killing me at this point would just lose you the game.
Okay.
oh, that's is that like?
Oh
what do you call
no, are you gonna heal up again and just change characters?
You know what's his name from the Three
Maybe,
Kingdoms?
maybe.
I mean, why would
Maybe I
you
will.
take that rather than denying Charles the opportunity to be immortal?
Because it's funnier.
Yes,
Fair enough.
That's true. Did you take it from the rightmost pile?
Oh,
Bystanders?
yes. Yes, I did.
Okay, well,
Oh.
Alright, you can still attack now if you want.
yeah.
I don't know what you would get from killing me, but sure.
Frickin'
Wait, is she
Emperor
using
card.
her leg as like a serving platter?
Are you actually going to attack me? You're gonna let Charles win the game right here, right now.
Yeah, you can't do that because otherwise, like you lose because you don't have the gems, do you?
Well, no,
Well,
changed
he's a
the card.
bystander, so he could win still.
Oh, right. Wait, you changed again? No.
Yeah, he changed. He's still the same faction. He's a different character.
No,
so-
why do something else?
No, he's always been the innocent
Wait,
bystander.
no. Wait, so the alchemist was your original character?
No, the alchemist was his second character. His original character was...
What you've changed for a third time?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What?
he copied the equipment that made him change the first time.
Right, so
Yeah,
So-
just when I said like that, you could do that to save yourself. I do the card to do that myself.
So
Yep.
And,
if you can win
Right.
Displacer, you can attack Lucas, and then I can kill him next turn, guaranteed. If you deal 2
Can you?
damage. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
if you
yeah,
deal
if-
2
if-
damage.
if Displacer's now got
Yeah,
a win
Displacer,
condition,
help
which
the
is
underdog. Help the underdog.
if your win condition is
Join
now
me.
survive, then because I mean there are some wonder cards when your winning condition is just be alive at the end, right? Some
Yeah.
some of that.
Yeah.
just
I mean, most of them are.
You don't. Yeah. Just play however you want.
5?
Uh,
Hello.
You need to
Charles
kill me,
do
though.
that.
That's very unfortunate for you that you need to kill me because that's.
Oh. What is that?
that
Yeah,
makes
Displacer's about the one person no one's going to kill.
If there are
But
2
you
more
attack
constellations in
If there are
play.
2 or more constellations, you may choose. Okay. There are no constellations, right?
I think there might be another constellation
There is
somewhere.
no constellation down.
No? Oh, it's a zodiac I've seen. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. What's the mega spell? Talking about?
Hmm?
The Arcana, the death.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can remove death. Send it
Uh,
back into the deck. That's at the end of your turn, though, so you have to choose to attack
Oh.
first. If you want to. Are you
Yeah.
attacking?
I mean, there really isn't any point, right? Because I can't win by damaging you, and
You can still
damaging
attack Charles and damage him.
damaging Charles just makes it easier for you to win, which gives me less time to like magically find a winning. But
I mean, I could always delay killing Charles and just leave him on like 1 HP and let you find a win con to help me.
Similarly, I can do the same thing with Lucas.
Right, but there's no
Yeah,
point
but you
because
have the
like
opportunity to attack Charles right now, so
right,
Or
but like
you-
what would
or you
it
could,
do? Because like
it would
Or you could
just get me on your
discard,
side, and I would not be killing you, right?
Or you
well,
could
well, I
discard
mean,
discard
if
and-
Charles does go down to 1 HP, you would just kill him, winning the game for yourself.
Hmm.
You're not just gonna
No,
leave him
like,
at 1 HP.
I could leave him at 1 HP.
I mean,
Do-
I don't,
do
yeah, I
you
don't
want
think
to
you'd
risk
go,
that?
Would you? No, okay, I'm not.
Like
I'm not
he
attacking you.
literally only has one step to win the game. He does not need to honor that at all.
I mean, the two of you could have already won the game. Like, Displacer's the only one who hasn't had a chance to win the game on the spot in the last, like, 3 turns.
He keeps eluding
So
me.
I'm okay. So I won't attack, but I get to draw a card. No, I drew a card, right? That was the card I
did,
drew.
yeah.
Okay. So then I won't attack him, and I'll get rid of the death card.
Sure,
And put it.
slide to the bottom, I think.
Okay.
You can just
Uh,
right-click slide it.
I thought that didn't work.
Or that works. No, it definitely does.
It doesn't work on certain tables and
Alright,
small
well,
cards.
you're up.
Yeah, I'm taking a look.
With a single card it works.
I'm looking at shit.
Yeah, the only way for me to win now is to find an equipment that gives me another win condition or to defeat Displacer, which won't happen because he's on full health and I'm like only a few away from death.
I mean, you could take that like if you get like a draw like take any.
I mean, it
Three?
could happen,
Ugh.
but it's not going to happen, is it? Because no one
mean,
else would
yeah.
let me win, right? Because
I mean, you only need to
So,
like take.
I'd only
either get
really let
a-
you win if you have like a secondary win con, and your secondary win con at the minute is like not advantageous.
yeah,
Here
because
you
my,
go,
my
Daniel.
win condition isn't at the end of the game. It's as soon as I slay Displacer, I win, right?
Yeah.
So that's not like a joint win possible. Did you
you just
attack
need
me?
to, like,
I gave you
you just
a
need to-
Wanderer card.
You just need to draw a faction of like Slayer and God cards and hope you like draw either one that gets you this card or then that
Okay.
other card.
Ooh,
Because that's the other-
2 HP
Ooh.
from death.
Oh,
I
sure.
mean,
I
it's not
could
like it's.
potentially kill him on my turn.
I mean, at this point, like I have, like I don't know, like unless I get a card which is like Exodia, you win.
And
Like,
as long as you just like get a card to draw
Okay,
this, or
and
yeah,
then-
as long as
get back to use
Like,
that.
what if you shuffle one of these back, Charles?
Yeah, I'm taking a look at that.
all I have to do to win is not be damaged, but for like
Actually, do
2
you even
damage.
have? Oh yeah.
Although
Yeah, you can play an Arcana and shuffle it back.
Find an
Although it-
alternative win condition, and then have that
Anyone-
win condition be like, if you have this card, you win. Which I'm sure there aren't any cards like that in the deck.
I don't think anyone wants to actually like put this back because anyone can draw that card like by chance.
Okay,
Oh,
this
no,
is
you
what I'm
can't,
gonna
it
do.
goes to the bottom. It goes to the bottom.
This is what I'm gonna
yeah,
do.
we're not decking out in this game, obviously.
I am going to. Oh, I can only use one per turn, right?
Yeah, and you discard 2 equipments to do it.
Right, but I can't like say use the Peach and the Necronomicon.
Oh
No.
yeah, no.
Mhm.
Can't,
Okay.
can't
One.
do multiple artifact equipments.
Mhm.
Unless it says like it doesn't count as being activated like some of them do.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's a passive, then it works anyway. But
So yeah, what are you gonna do? Arcana or protect yourself?
Yeah, so I'm taking a look. When it comes to Arcana, my choices are draw 2 God cards, move another player's current
pretty
health
good.
to my health, or steal a God equipment. And that's a God equipment, not a God
yeah,
beast.
you could
Yeah.
You could
so
take that and then,
it's
like,
not even
reset
from the
your health.
discard pile. It's steal a god equipment from the thing, isn't it? Or is it from the discard as well?
It's from the
Oh, it is
discard.
discard as well.
Yeah. So my options for that
Yeah.
are...
I mean, you can also take Displacer's cloth over here.
I mean,
or you could heal
Plus 1
6.
max HP.
You could also heal 6. That would be very handy. Like
You
that.
would also change characters though, and I think you need to be revealed for that, don't you?
I
No,
don't think so.
Wait, yeah, you did. Your character reveal.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
character
your
revealed.
revealed.
Hmm.
So,
So
can
you
do
would
that.
need to
Oh,
kill Daniel first.
I mean, you can also kill me, but that won't help you.
Hmm.
Yeah, Displacer, we should team up.
Should we?
I think we
Ah,
should.
okay.
Like we're on the same tile. I think that's like a good sign, don't you?
Honestly,
Like I cannot come back to this tile and just accidentally attack.
Okay,
so
here's what I'll do.
I feel like it's a good thing.
I am
We
going
we
to
can
do
team up,
the Necronomicon. I am going to get
but,
rid
you
of...
have to.
What do you discard?
On one condition, I'll team up with you.
What's your condition?
Hit me every time you can.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
If you-
Only until you get to like 6-ish health damage. I don't want you to like win.
Wait, is it
I don't
possible
want you to
that
win
we can win
without
Sure,
together
winning.
I'll do
this
this
later?
then.
Like, do you win if you die, and do I win if you also die? Is it one of those things? Because if so, I could
Oh,
hit
you
you all you want.
Jesus.
Go ahead, hit me.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to use my Necronomicon. I'm going to get rid of the Mikazuki. And the Necronomicon.
Interesting.
To recover... Oh, what am I recovering here? The Emperor, which I am going to use. And I am going to use the Emperor to reclaim... Where is it?
The card you just discarded to use the Emperor.
No. That would be
Damn
silly.
it, I thought that would be such an OP strat.
What? No, I did just lose with me.
Exactly.
I am going to get the
OP.
Rod of the Wind Rabbit.
Mhm.
If this is a Zodiac, on my turn I may put the top card of a deck to the discard pile, but since there are 2 or more Zodiacs in play, I can choose not to attack and discard 1 equipment. Choose any number of players to draw a card from any deck.
Not at the minute.
Not at the
because
moment.
Archie- Oh yeah, choose not to attack. It's not.
Yeah, but I've also used an item this turn.
Also,
Alrighty.
Emperor, come over here. Goes to the bottom.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh,
Whoosh. Like
Mhm.
that.
But yeah, I can't
Okay.
punch anyone right now, but that's okay.
I mean, looking at my play area, don't you know that I'm amazing at Tabletop Simulator? Look at my
Oh,
look
yeah,
at how
you-
my
you-
dice
you're
cards are
amazing.
Yeah.
arranged, and look at how my equipment is arranged as well.
8.
Eight.
Ooh, hello,
here's
Charles.
Hi.
here's my deal. Either of you, Charles or Lucas, whichever one of you hit me
Ooh,
last,
you
I'll
receive
hit
1
the
extra
other.
reroll.
Ooh. Yeah, you are on the
Discard
Heaven
and
Gate.
negate the activation of a reroll as well.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever
So
one of
thank you for
you.
setting up the Arcana deck, Charles.
Okay.
I'm going to attack you with my Crocea Moors for an extra 2 damage,
Okay.
and I get a reroll.
That's fine because you're going to miss both times.
Ooh,
Ooh.
1.
Ooh, is 3 damage enough? I put you at 9 health.
Mm-hmm.
I want more. I'm greedy.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I shouldn't have gone.
Ah.
That's all right.
I risked it.
All
It's
right.
fine.
Glad to see our alliance is still
Alright.
holding strong.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Here's
Sorry,
the
I
deal.
forgot about
Here's the deal. I'll be keeping a tally of the damage that you dealt to me, and whoever has dealt the most damage, I'm your friend forever
I
until
see.
someone else
I
does.
see. I see.
Your friend
Right.
forever until someone punches
Bear
you.
in
hard.
mind, you still do need to
Yeah.
kill a Daniel so that you don't get murdered by Daniel.
Well, unless you
Speaking
win
of which,
by dying.
You can
Um,
punch Daniel here.
It's debatable. Wait, what? Oh, interesting.
Mhm.
Look at this.
Oh. If you are unrevealed, you may discard this and reveal. Then reveal top 5 of any deck. Take artifact equipment. Take an artifact equipment. Send the rest to the bottom of the deck. Once in your turn, you may conceal. Okay.
Yeah, the conceal is just like so you can set up for it basically.
Fuck it, let's go.
I figured you were Icarus, yeah.
Icarus.
Like Icarus or Jesus.
If you have the highest health damage, or when your max health is infinite, well, then I can't.
Well, yeah, but the issue with that is currently he won't have the highest health damage because Daniel's at 10.
Yeah.
Which is
Right,
why
no,
it's
but if
usually-
I like punch you enough to get you, what's your? Oh wait, you can die before me, right? Because you don't have the highest HP.
Careful with that one, Displacer, because Charles has a
Yep.
win con based on that.
Yeah, I saw. It's unfortunate. What did I do with the rest? Oh, bottom was it. This didn't work. Yep, didn't work.
It doesn't work with stacks, yeah.
It's fine. I see it in the place. There we go.
You should punch Daniel.
It's funny that Icarus wins by flying too close to the sun.
If
Instead of
you
losing.
punch Daniel, that means Daniel will die, and you can
Ooh,
get the
you
highest.
can then get highest health damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, if I hit Daniel, then that'll be only 2 candidates to hit me after that
No.
point of damage.
Well, no,
Sure,
but then
at the
if
same
you
time, if you don't kill Daniel, Daniel could accidentally kill one of us, and you know what Daniel?
And make the other one win.
Kill one of us.
Did you just like random?
Yeah, which means you would lose because you have 0 health right now.
I put my trust in Daniel to hit me as hard as he can.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of trust. I don't know that I'd do that.
Wow.
I put,
5.
put my
5.
trust in you.
You can
can't
reroll if you want.
Hit
No,
me,
I'll stay
hit me,
here.
Okay.
I can't take it.
Oh, what is that? The Hanged Man! You may choose another player and swap all of your equipments with them.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Oh.
Charles has got some pretty good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Displacers. I don't know if you want Displacer stuff. Displacer stuff is all about getting hit. Oh, actually, you use this, right? It's gone.
Ah,
How many
discard.
arcanas? How many arcanas are in the discard pile?
Currently 2.
Discard.
There's 3 in the
But this-
discard pile.
This
Oh,
is now going
Arcanus.
to be
Up there.
So
Yeah.
that would be.
No,
Yeah.
wrong pile. But this would now be a 3rd in the discard pile.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't get bonuses from my thing here.
Is it it's a swap? Is it, or is it a?
I
Yeah.
think it's a swap. So someone would get yours,
Mm-hmm. And you and they would get
and it is
all of yours.
Is it a may? Yeah, you may.
Mhm.
So if you want to keep yours, you can.
Yeah, because I want max health. Okay, no, I won't do it then.
You're not going to do it. Okay.
No, but I will attack Displacer.
Very
Okay.
rude. I mean,
That's not rude at all, actually.
Dagger
yeah.
That's 2 damage.
Damage.
Ah,
I mean, it's
I'm
not
wasting my
really
worst
like.
2 god cards. Jeez. Oh no, 1 god card.
Friendship ended with Lucas. Daniel is now my new best.
Wow.
The
Okay.
thing is, I can't actually like. I don't like. the
3,
only thing I can
reroll.
win-
Reroll if you want.
5.
See, for me
5.
to win, I have
Nice.
to juggle. I have to juggle all
Reroll was
3 of you.
actually the wrong play there, Charles. You could have just hit me.
Hmm?
I was on the opposite gate to you. You could have just hit me.
That's it. I wasn't going to kill you.
No, but you would
Well,
win.
you know. Okay.
Like, I mean, I need to roll
How
really
much health
good.
do I have? How much health do I have? Who knows?
You have at least 10. You're currently at 7.
Yeah.
So I need to roll at least 3, which I don't think I can
It's
do.
acceptable.
And each number is the same probability, right? That's how maths work.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah. Definitely, it's not.
Wait, no,
like,
no, it wouldn't because you're trying to do rolling
it's not
3
like
more.
yeah, different
Oh.
dice add the chances differently.
Oh yeah, because if you only did 1 HP, right, you don't just need to roll a 1 or like
Okay.
a 2, whatever. You need to roll. Yeah. No.
Genbu! I may force another player to discard 1 equipment of their choice, and then choose any number of players to draw a Wanderer card.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, my cloth of the water, please, and Bison, please. Please don't.
Honestly, I don't think it's gonna have a good effect on anyone.
I'm going to ask.
Could work on Daniel.
I'm going to ask Lucas to discard 1.
Sure.
Ah,
Let's see.
Evan or it's
Is
Jason.
that just a big turtle?
It
Like a
is, yeah.
mountain?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Yep.
looks
I mean, it's fighting a snake.
like
yeah, but it makes sense.
Yeah, there's no need for this.
which
Mhm.
one's which one is the beast? Is it the snake Genbu? Or
No,
is it the-
Genbu is a turtle name.
It's the turtle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was a snake, it would probably be like Odd or something.
I forgot to activate Flame.
And then I may choose any number of players to draw a Wanderer card. I'm going to get 1, of course. Let's see. If I give you 1, there's a chance you might give it to me. If I give you 1, there's a chance you might give it to me. And if I give you 1, there's a chance
There's
you might give
also
it
the
to me.
chance we give it to to Daniel though, and he almost dies from it, or has to ditch his
Well,
equipment.
Where the hell did this come from?
It was,
You know what?
It was yeah, like
Everybody get a Wanderer card.
interesting.
Oh,
Real wild
just
card.
give yourself. You
Okay.
can't give yourself one, can you?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any number of players. I'm a
I
player.
mean, like you can't like give them.
No, you
like,
can't
I
give a
can't
wandering
my-
card to yourself.
Displacer. When you're done, this is yours. Enjoy the damage.
Okay. There you go. Enjoy.
Really? You're handing it to me?
Oh yes. Thank you, Daniel. You are my best friend
So this doesn't do anything.
in the whole wide world.
Doesn't
I
do
shall now
anything.
draw.
I'm not a god.
Mhm.
Wait, no, you didn't. another player that I don't think a Wanderer card counts.
Does
What?
it not?
Don't know. Thank you.
Okay, I give away this item to displace it.
Oh ho ho! Okay,
Yo, what?
this one here.
No, not that one. It was
Not
a
that
different
one?
card. It was the I gave him the Staff of Aquarius.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Waiting for Lucas to lay on me the...
Yeah, losing health
Okay.
is specifically not taking damage, and is such worded that way instead of taking damage.
This is a
Okay.
bit like thinking about other
Not
game
really
we
good
played
one.
where like a magic attack is not an attack magic or whatever. What was that rule in
No,
that game where it was
it's
like
losing health is not damage, right? Because losing health is just you lose health. Damage is
Alright.
you getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
oh, was that game where it was like an attack effect is not the same as effect attack? You know the other.
Oh, blood and whatever.
Yeah.
No, so that's an attack reaction. Oh no, yeah, an attack.
Um,
An attack action is not the same as an attack card.
yep.
Which is slightly confusing, but you know whatever.
There's
Okay.
also attack reaction.
One's an
so
action,
if-
one's like a card that you play.
But they literally say like action attack, and the other one says like attack action.
I guess,
Do
yeah.
I want... What do I want to do here? Do I want to punch?
I don't know. What do you
Daniel?
want to do? I mean,
If
if
you
you kill
punch
Daniel,
me,
Daniel's just out of the game, right? And we can focus
if
on
you
other
punch me
things.
harder than Daniel did, then I'll heal you and punch Lucas.
Well, but you won't heal. You won't punch me though, because then you won't have the highest health damage.
Yeah, but if you then punch me harder than
Yeah, but I won't punch
Anyway,
you because
yeah.
you are then trying to kill me, right? So you won't be getting my support in punches.
Action,
No, but
attack,
if you
versus...
don't punch me, then I will slay you. Also won't help you.
That sounds like a 5e
I will
thing.
hit your opponent.
So currently, I have dealt you more damage than Charles has. Just FYI.
First off, I'm going to use the passive of the Wander the Wind Rabbit to put the top card of a deck to the discard
It's
pile.
going.
I'm going to
Oh,
put
so it's-
Slayer to the discard pile. Which one is this? That's an artifact? There we go.
Go on. All you need to do is deal
Frickin'
3
Book of
or
Pride. Against you. I mean, what's
Then
the
you
chances
can
of that? Like, that's pretty low chances.
I mean, but
No
he would be
chances
my
of what?
best friend forever. And ever.
You'd be your best. He'd be your best friend until someone just punches him.
It's easier to
Yeah.
just remove Daniel from the game. At
Wait,
this
no,
point, I
no,
think.
it isn't. I think you should punch the playset. It's a good move.
No, I think removing Daniel from the game is the better choice here, just because then you can reveal yourself and use your abilities, right, Charles?
Yeah, but I mean, you can do the same thing as well. I know
But the game
that's
will
the
be
part
so-
that you're not
so-
trying to
so
tell
less-
people.
So less interesting, right? Because
Yeah,
there'll be one less
it will be
player.
so much less interesting. Like, come on, hit me.
It'd be
You
so
can get
boring.
it.
Like free player games, no one ever does those anymore.
Okay, who wants me to kill Daniel?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't.
I mean, of course, they both want you to fire on.
Who wants me to not kill Daniel?
I do.
Yes.
Okay,
I don't think they specifically want you not to kill Daniel.
that's 2 versus
They
2. We're at a stalemate.
Flip a coin.
I think that.
Wait, no. Surely even you get to make the decision.
Hmm?
Wait, no. You've already.
Yeah, no, I want you dead. I want you
as
dead
the-
because I want to be able to reveal myself.
Okay, yeah, then kill him.
Yeah, so it is clear that all of our votes should count equally in this situation.
Oh, okay.
Do it.
How about this, Daniel?
Yeah.
If I spare you
Yeah.
and you kill Lucas, you help me kill Lucas, we both win.
Why
So
do you
I
both win? That's not how the game works.
Yeah, because you need him dead, right?
Daniel, you need the both of us.
Yeah, both of you to die at the same time.
That's okay. I mean, you can
Actually,
kill me afterwards.
There is.
But
No,
no, the
you
game
cannot.
ends.
The game ends.
Actually, why don't you
Charles,
just like
you can't
translate,
pull
like,
this kind of shenaniganry.
Like I may
That's
not
no
be very good at
shenanigans.
games, but like I'm not like
It is shenanigans.
I am aware that
you
when
could
someone
have,
wins the game ends, we don't keep playing. It's not like you know,
There's no
it's not
second place.
there's not like a one more turn button like in Civilization.
Mm.
No, there's a better angle
The-
of this. Like, what
Charles,
if like you both
Daniel
like
didn't fall for your play, so I think you should murder him in response.
You know, I think
Let's
you're
say-
pretty fair. I think that's a pretty fair
I mean, you could
response.
still fail to roll like a low number, a
there's
high number.
there's a much better angle on
Are
this.
you
Like, why
using
don't
your
you
+1
both
damage weapon? Oh, you don't have
hit
any.
me and then hit Lucas? Like you can both.
I mean, I can hit you, but then what you'll give me is an alliance, and I can't really like your alliance is flimsy by design.
Whoever
That's
punches
very
you
true.
the
Right.
hardest is your biggest ally.
That just means you need to punch me harder.
I know, but
I
you're
think
gonna
it's-
get like everyone to try and punch you, and then
Just go
your
for-
alliance
go
is just
for
going to be
Daniel.
everywhere.
Go for
Yeah, but
Daniel
you
so
know
we
that's
can
not
use
gonna
our
work when it
abilities. At the
comes to
moment, we're
the-
just playing with no cards, right?
Hmm.
It's boring.
Yeah, you're playing like the 1999 version.
Yeah, with no abilities. Also, double check your secondary win con, Charles, because you know.
Yeah,
we
no,
could
I did
miss
check.
each other. Yeah. Just
Okay.
in case.
I am. So here's a question: if I
Yeah,
attack
here's an option.
with the, oh, I don't have my katana anymore.
Yeah, you lost
Oh.
it.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay.
You dropped it?
Daniel,
2 damage.
get fucked. 1 damage.
1 damage.
Ooh.
Live for now.
Displaced. I'm still currently the one who's done the most damage to you. Just FYI.
I don't think you have. I'm a 3 and
I
Daniel
have.
has one.
I mean, over the
not-
course
but
of the
not-
entire game.
But not since he became Icarus.
Yeah, not since I became Icarus. I'm a new person now. Mate. See, I'm born a new.
You don't need to
Boring.
reveal that.
Mm-hmm.
8.
I have already read that.
That is a free reroll because I'm at number 8.
9. Ooh, you can kill Daniel.
Killing
you need-
Daniel gets
You
me.
could make.
It lets you reveal yourself.
Yeah. Right, Daniel, you take 2 damage here.
I
And
don't
that
think-
means I get to take the Helmet of Light.
You know,
And
now that Daniel is dead, if you hit me just a bit, I'll help you kill Charles. Yeah, just a bit, you know. Teeny weeny. It's just like a tap or something.
We got him.
I'll help
The spider is out.
He'll be my best friend forever. It's just-
Yeah, no,
you
it's
know
like,
what? I'm gonna reveal myself. Oh no, wait, hang on. What does this do?
Oh.
Come on, just
this thing
a bit.
does the same thing that your
Understand
thing.
it.
Oh, let's see. What do
So
you do?
this goes here. I need. I'm gonna go with 5 of these.
Oh, wait. What did you do?
I'm using the thing
Mask of
here.
the Saber.
Yeah, I get to take a weapon equipment. It's an Arcana. It's a weapon. It's a weapon. Arcana. Oh, please be one more Arcana. That's an artifact. When you
So you
attack,
have-
if you're a revealed wanderer, you can only roll the 6-sided dice. Passive, this is polearm. If you have 3 polearms, you roll the 8-sided dice instead of 6. No. If you have 3 or more Slayer equipments, then you roll only the 6-side and inflict damage based on the roll.
It's also a polearm.
Your punch.
Is also a polearm. I will take that one.
Mm-hmm.
This goes here. These go here. Displacer. I do deal more damage now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I am going to
What does an
reveal
even
myself
number?
as well.
Yeah, go for it.
You guys do not get any more rerolls.
Oh.
There are no
Being a
rerolls.
goddess
Only
of-
gods can get rerolls on their turn.
It's
Oh, you cannot
Is it
reroll.
big-
Just in total.
Isn't being a goddess of devotion a bit like redundant? Right.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, actually, I don't.
Like I'm a god of religion, so yeah.
hmm
yes, indeed, Lucas.
Displacer.
Fall.
How much damage do you need? You need 1, 2, 3, 4. You need 5 damage. I can't get you there, but
I receive your gracious damage. You receive my eternal friendship.
Yeah.
this is true, and you do gain a god card on top of it. If that
Yes.
god card is a god beast that heals, I do want a piece of that healing, possible.
You have a deal.
I am
My turn.
attacking you with my 2 extra damage if there's an even number of arcanas.
There is
Yeah.
an even number of arcanas.
That is indeed.
So this is +2.
That is
3
3
damage.
damage.
Doesn't quite bring you up to par, but it gets you a god equipment.
Hey, how's it going?
Use a seraphic fist.
That player cannot reroll until the end of their turn. Just nuke Charles's rerolls.
Mm-hmm.
And a secondary equipment if you did not use an artifact this turn. Yeah, you don't need to use an artifact.
Interesting. just need a second weapon.
Over to
Alright,
you.
huzzah.
9. Oh, can you give me a heal and like punch Charles while you're here?
I mean, you can always hurt him. He's more hurt.
Come here.
Why don't you attack my corpse?
Get
Oh!
over. Actually, yeah, that's the best play because now you are on the most health damage. So now if Charles dies, you do win by fact that he has
I
0
mean,
health damage because he's dead.
it can also apply to Lucas.
You know,
It could, but I have brought him up here.
Just, I'm very sorry, but I just haven't felt your love to me.
You haven't what?
I just have to.
I've been kicking him upwards towards the sun. Like, I've got a pole arm specifically to help him climb. And you're just like that over there.
I've received tons of tough love from Lucas and Daniel, but you just haven't given me anything to work with. Yeah, like, come on.
Well, I helped kill your mortal enemy.
No.
3 damage?
You weren't even listening what I was. This is a terrible
3 damage. What weapons were you using, though?
I was using the fist.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
No rerolls.
Yeah, that's fine. I only take 2 damage.
Yes,
Mm.
you do.
Mhm.
Activate that one,
Oh, it's
see?
my turn. Amazing.
No,
What am
if
I
you
going
want
to do
this,
on my
roll-
turn? Okay. Okay, I think I'll rot.
Ripped in pieces.
Uh-huh.
Rest in peace.
Alright.
Go to the
4?
special zone known as the
Ooh,
graveyard.
I can stay here.
Can stay here if you want
Yeah,
to.
man.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you must stay here because you can't reroll.
You know, if
Oh.
you hit me for more than Lucas did, then you might just be my new.
Wait, where is it?
You need to be careful with that because if you get knocked over 10 and Charles then overtakes you, so if you get set to 11, you would lose the game because Charles would go to 12 before he dies, right?
That's right.
I would
Okay.
just need to hit myself a bit more.
Yeah, you would need to take
Oh, you
more
can-
damage.
Wait, how
Oh,
do
you
you
could-
take damage, right? Because actually, I know. I guess someone could choose the damage right because you can win together.
We kind of did.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get a god card. I get Thanos Snap.
Galactic Fist. I remember that being a busted strong one.
This means that you
Cannot
cannot
use
use
weapons,
weapons.
Until the end of their next turn. Yeah, when attacking, you can use a second equipment
Mhm.
if you don't use artifacts.
Mhm.
That's a
So
It's like,
essentially, no using.
like a Devil May Cry boss or something.
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
yeah.
I am
No,
going
he's,
to.
A character from something. I recognize him. Yeah.
I don't know. He looked like Eldritch the Golden Lord to me.
No, he's a someone from something that is not that. But
But it's like really obscure characters in this, aren't they? Like I remember I had one Evil Wonder and he was like
I am
a
going to
knight
put
who
a
betrayed
Slayer
the King
card
of
into the
France
discard pile.
in like some story. And it's like wow.
You know-
Arcana, interesting.
I want to tell you that if you donate some damage to the Church of Flying into the Sun, I'm telling you, my daddy never forgets this.
Just flying into the sun. That's the
Currently
cheat
displayed-
code.
I want you to know my tally is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
So,
How about
okay. Oh, whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to pick that up. Here's a question. What if I try and attack you and I miss?
The Church and
Then
Well,
you
it
just didn't
doesn't
try hard
count
enough.
towards the tally.
it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't
You
count
see
toward the
the,
tally.
Yes,
Try
the
hard.
Church of the Church of Flying into the Sun only started counting the damage.
It doesn't. It,
like,
it,
3
Church
attacks
of the
ago,
Flying
and,
Sun, flying to the sun only reward.
and also it only counts damage that is dealt. Unfortunately, it's, but yeah, I trust in your capability and in your generosity.
I love the fact that like you want to be damaged, but like because of the rules of the game, you still have to like attempt to dodge. You're like dodging, you're weaving, you're like blocking. You're like, what do you mean? Why can't you hit me?
Why can't you hit me? It's because he's so high up, right? How are you
Oh
going to
yeah,
hit him
he's
that
already
high up?
halfway to the sun.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I am going to
So
use my
you're
Peach of
a-
Immortality.
Ooh.
I am now immune for 1 round.
You cannot receive damage. from
Cannot
other
receive
items.
damage and cannot be
Cannot
targeted.
by card effects. Can
Mhm.
still be attacked, importantly.
I can be attacked, but I cannot receive
You
damage.
won't take damage.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
well, that's something I would do. Just like
Well, no. It's important because Displacer can still prevent rerolls with his attacks.
In
Mhm.
fact, if you hit me and I draw a healing effect, I may even be able to help you as you have.
Yeah, but like the thing is, it's not guaranteed. Like if I try and attack you and I miss, then I can't get anything for that. I would need something from if I miss in order for me to want to attack you. So what can you offer me if I get a miss?
Displacer, I didn't ask for anything. If I missed, I rolled the dice, and I nearly failed. I took the chance.
You see, the Church of Flying in the Sun is a very poor community. We can't afford at the current moment.
We've thrown all our money into the sun, so we can't afford anything.
But what if I
Yeah,
want
we
to?
need to
What if I
say
want to
flying with the sun.
donate to the church, but I don't have money?
Then
Uh,
that's like
we
saying,
What can I
will
pay in?
obviously accept
well, what if I want
accept
this
your
sandwich,
donations
but I
whenever
can't pay?
Yeah, okay. Like, can I want this sandwich, but like I just don't have the £2 for it. Can I like?
So look, if you want me on your side, like, you're gonna need to give me something better than just me punching you.
I didn't
Uh,
ask for anything better.
Wait, this is
I
like a
accepted
shop.
the
you see,
risk.
I'm very sorry to tell you that the Church of Flying in the Sun only accepts damage.
Wait, this is
donations.
like you walked into a shop and you've tried to buy something.
Only accept that. Shut up. Don't explain it.
The price. So
accept
you're
Australian
you're
dollars.
trying to buy Displacer's friendship by punching him, and but then when you fail to like make the purchase, you like ring up PayPal and say, okay, can I get like £5 because I don't have enough money.
No, look.
I'm
The
sorry,
intent
I like
is
the grace,
the
but-
intent is that I want to punch you. Okay. But right
Then
now, for
punch
me,
me
it's
in
just
the
palatable for me to attack Lucas.
Look,
Take the
it may
risk.
be risky, but our top donors receive very, very generous benefits from the church. I'm telling you,
Very true.
it will be.
Big donors take big risks and get big money.
Yep. It's a
I
win-win.
mean, look
for
at me last turn.
everyone.
I actively avoided hitting Charles, and now he's immune for a round.
Yeah, that's only because you two are ganging up on me.
I never
Oh, but,
gang. No, I wouldn't do that.
Have you seen?
But you see,
This is going to sound really bad on
it's
stream.
not
Have you
ganging up,
seen
it's,
what color you are?
I'm very sorry.
What?
that-
You are
but,
blue. I am red.
Oh,
Yeah?
I see. I
Yeah?
thought you meant white. I was like, what are you trying to say?
look,
Like,
it-
you're
it-
blue,
it's,
I'm red. You want to kill me, I want to kill you. Those are our standard win conditions, right?
It's
Not
not ganging up.
necessarily.
It's,
I have the
it's
alternate
just
win
a-
condition of I like.
You need the
Displacer's
mask of
role-playing.
the caster. You don't have the
I
mask
like
of the
Displacer's
caster.
role playing. Like that is my win condition.
That is not a win condition. That is an excuse, my friend.
Look, he's been a very generous donor. I will not accept this slander on my.
So what is the
I-
current cost to entry?
About five
the-
damage.
He's completely free. However, our top donor is currently at 3 damage. However, if you do
Excuse
in
me?
fact top our top
Excuse me,
donor,
At 3 damage?
in one go. I did 5 total since you were changed.
Yeah, have you done 2 to me? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I dealt 2 with Wanderer cards.
So here's the problems I'm facing. I would need to roll 5 damage on you to match. You see how this puts me in a bad situation?
I think you should attack me.
like you want me to attack you. I'm not going to attack you because I need to roll 5 damage on you. I can't use a weapon equipment to boost that damage. So you need to give me something better for me to want to attack you rather than attacking Lucas. Right? If you want me to
I'm
attack
afraid
you.
I can only. I am afraid I can only offer top donor benefits.
Okay, in that case I'm attacking Lucas.
Fair enough.
Yeah?
Come at me, bro.
Longest turn of God's Slayer ever.
Let me see. So I can't use weapon. Can I use? I can't use weapon equipment because I've used my artifact. Right? Is that how that works?
You can use a 1 weapon and 1 artifact per turn.
Okay. In that case, I'm using my Galactic Fist on you, Lucas. It means you cannot use weapon equipment until the end of your turn.
Sure.
I can see that you're pressed for damage. I accept donations.
2 damage.
Except Bitcoin.
And they will be then taken into account.
Okay.
Displacer, he has just slandered me in such a way that now if I kill him, you won't win. Like, look at what he's done. Look at what he is doing. He's ruining us.
It may be so, but the chance of flying in the sun is not picking.
The question is-
Well, if you want to fly in the sun, you need to start dealing damage to someone. And you can't deal damage to me. So the only thing you need to deal damage to is Lucas.
Wait, no.
Five.
But,
Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can only offer those kinds
yeah.
of benefits to top donors.
oh,
and
wait, yeah,
you-
no.
you-
Displacer now has
luckily
nothing
it's
to,
only-
to offer anyone, right? Because you can't risk damaging anyone because they might die before you.
The
And
Masamune.
so there's no reason for anyone to damage you.
There's always moments in time where
Oh.
damage can be offered, but not to anyone sensible. So I'm always here to accept damage when it cannot be offered to other people. No, I'm
I'm guessing then because of all this, you're not allowed to attack yourself, 'cause otherwise.
Hello? Did
Hi.
the
I'm not
server
allowed-
die, or did it just drop for a minute?
I think it just dropped for a minute.
You're
We can
fine.
hear you.
Seems fine. Although your mouse is not moving inside the server.
Hello?
Hi?
Hello?
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, no, you disconnected.
yeah.
Oh, no, we're out.
Okay. I'll
wait,
load up
wait,
the-
no, are
I'll
you back
load
in?
the save.
We can see your mouse
Am I?
moving. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you see us moving?
It's fine. I think
Yeah,
it's
I
fine.
can see you moving.
Okay, we're good, we're
it's
good, we're
fine.
good.
Okay,
Can you see
fine.
this?
I got a thing.
Yeah, no, you got a healing weapon.
Yeah.
So, this is interesting.
Alright.
You currently cannot use weapon equipment.
Weapon.
Yeah. So you can just, like, punch me, but, you know, you can't punch me.
Mhm.
You can't punch.
Actually, yeah, I can't punch you. Displacer.
I'm
More
gracious, you accept.
donations.
What are you attacking with?
Accept all donation.
With my fists. I
Okay.
have no weapon equipment. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me read this thing again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm happy to
okay,
have you as my top donor.
Yeah, so I think it's just fists. I don't think there's.
I mean, our top donor.
Yeah, there's definitely a whole organisation behind the Flying to the Sun Church. Definitely not just me collecting donations.
Yeah.
They're
One
definitely
damage.
not going to my back.
1 damage to you, Displacer.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and
the,
draw a god card.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got a god
see,
card.
Clearly. Wait, there's two of me now. Yes.
Oh, it's another
Oh.
player. Oh, that's...
You may deal 2 damage to another player. You may choose any number of players to draw a Wanderer card.
Yeah. Do it to Charles. I'll try and give you the Wanderer if it's a 1 for you.
I
I'm afraid
cannot
we
currently
can't
receive
have-
damage.
yeah. I'm afraid, Charles,
Oh.
that I have to deal it to you anyway. Just top donor benefits. Also take this out appreciation.
Yeah.
For your bonus
You just
benefit.
don't take
on the
damage.
mark.
Don't forget, you can draw yourself a Wanderer card as well, right?
Yeah.
I can, but I can't give it to myself.
Oh, no, but you could give it to...
Give it to Charles, right?
Yeah. You can give it to me, you can give it to
Health
Lucas.
loss isn't damage. Oh, this isn't going to do anything.
But I cannot be targeted by card effects.
What does... give me this card back a second so I can read the text on it.
It is
What
nice.
does the top
nice
half say?
So depending on how that's ruled, it might not be possible to give me a Wanderer card.
Yeah, it says secretly give it to another player. Is that targeting? It could be.
I don't know. How do we want to rule it?
I don't know. I'm going to have a look at the FAQs if there's a thing. Because
Okay.
they've got like 50,000 FAQs in here.
uh-huh.
If it doesn't say anything, I'm pretty sure it's... I don't know, honestly, yeah. Anti-gods... Anything that is... disabled. Also disables passives. I didn't know that.
Oh, what does?
Anything that disables equipment also disables passives.
Oh, okay.
Certain bystander wanderers might have a wing condition. Cost is not negated if you negate a card. Sabotage, Santa Claus.
Sabotage Santa Claus, let's go.
Yeah, I don't.
That's a lot of that's a lot of damage. So many of them tiny ones. Occupying.
Daniel is breeding, oh no!
Card
I've assembled my army of
Card
spider
effects.
children.
The state immune to card effects includes card effects from gates, any deck, and characters. Any deck.
From any deck, okay. So that includes the Wanderer deck.
Cannot be targeted. It doesn't say immune to card effects though.
Oh no.
Look, this is all me, okay? Some of this is Displacer, so it's not all. It's not all
What are
me.
you doing?
He's just littering, it's okay. He's just littering the street with his babies.
I don't know. There's no clear-cut answer, but essentially,
This is
my thing doesn't do anything. Displacer, does your Wanderer card do anything? If not, then it doesn't matter.
I'm forming a monument to our previous top donor who
I see.
passed away tragically.
Passed away. He wasn't even your top donor.
No.
I'm your top donor.
He was your enemy.
He was for a brief time our top donor, in fact.
He was for like 1 turn. But yeah, are you drawing
we-
a Wanderer
we-
card? Displacer?
we care about all of our top donors equally.
I was the top donor because you opened your charity and I donated like a single punch. So I,
Yeah.
I became your top donor
Yeah,
for a
that
moment.
doesn't do anything.
It's very very nice art.
But yeah, are you doing any? Are you taking a card displacer or no?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you can give to any number of
Take
players.
a card,
Oh, any number of players.
Mhm.
including you. So
Yeah, you
can-
are a player.
Wow.
I suppose. Charles, unfortunately,
I mean, am I a player?
not infected donors who may receive donor benefits.
Yeah, I don't know how it would work. I don't know if Charles can be given it or not because it doesn't say
I
targeted.
will hand you over this flyer from our church.
Does it actually do something?
Please consider donating on your free time and on your your station.
I wouldn't mind making a character like that one day. Just because, like, we all know the board say I'll reveal it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind
Okay,
making
no-
like a
no
character that
offense.
had dualism like that.
Yeah.
At some
So
point.
we
I
don't
feel
even
like
need
it's
to
a-
come across the question of like, do you get damaged or anything? Easy peasy.
It's
Yeah,
a bit
no, I'm
too
fine.
literal, though, don't you think? Like,
Hmm?
Yeah.
well,
then
I
that's
feel like
the end
I
of my
feel
turn
like
because
being
you drew a
like
blood card.
I feel like being stuck between good and evil is kind of a very annoying way to be like a true neutral character, right? Because like it's not consistent.
Oh.
Let's see, is there?
Targeted by card. It is.
Yeah, I can't be targeted by
Yeah, I would say this is targeting.
this. Hmm.
It is. You may steal an equipment.
Yeah, so you don't
I
have to.
do. I do need all of mine.
I don't think any of them can help me.
Yeah, I do need all of my equipments.
Whoa.
Ooh.
You can't take them, Charles, anyway.
Oh yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, yeah. I'll work it
Talisman
out
of Summer. Have we not seen the Talisman of Summer? Oh no, we've seen Autumn.
Yeah, you've got autumn. I
my
checked.
turn again. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're in the neighborhood, then you have spare damage. Don't be
Actually,
afraid to,
Displacer, while you're
wander
there,
to
can you
get a good
shuffle
card.
the top card of this into the whoosh?
Oh, you mean the
Just
previous
one of
one?
those into the get rid of.
Or one of them.
Wait, this
Yeah,
is a
just
zombie
anyone.
with this zombie has knife for hands.
Yeah.
What? What are you doing? 4.
I could stay here.
You could, or you could move on.
Hmm. What would I like to
Accidentally
do?
just spread my top donor the money.
Oh, this is getting tense. Let's see.
Also remember, if you're in the neighborhood, don't be afraid to die. All the nations are.
On the bright side, I am currently immune to death.
For right now, yeah. The only way that I could kill you, I think, is if I land over here, or does that protect you from that?
Nope, still protects me from that.
And you only receive a maximum of 2 damage from attacks and card effects. Let's see. So, no, like, there is a chance that I could. Like, if I land
Sure.
over here on the war gate, and I hurt you for 2, and then I attack you for 2, that'll be game, right?
Could be.
No,
What
because
if
you
I
have
got
the
a
Helm of
card in
Light.
my hand for? Why is there a king in my hand? Oh, it's gone.
We don't
Is there a
see it.
card here?
No?
No,
Okay, that's weird.
Let's see.
must have been one of our bonus top donor benefits that you have.
I will stay here. I will take a top
Grandest
card.
top donor benefits.
It was a preview that we hologram to you. Fascinating.
You're not allowed to see the preview.
Okay, I get the Talisman of Ying. If I am on the Chaos Gate, or adjacent gate, then I receive 1 extra reroll. I am currently on the Chaos Gate.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Doesn't seem like the other talisman is here.
I will put the top card of the Slayer card into the discard pile. Tower. Ooh, there we go. Using the passive of What Rod of the Wind Rabbit. Let's. I love how we both have our respective versions of the same card.
Do we?
Yeah. If I am a revealed god, I only take 2 damage.
Oh yeah, you only.
And
take
if you're a revealed
I
Slayer,
only take 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Helm of Light, Helm of... Oh, man.
It's kind of.
Yep.
It's kind of funny that either one of you could at any point draw the whole, like one like change character card.
Yeah, we could.
for the-
How could
And
we?
just like completely rewrite the game. Because the change character card is back in the Slayer deck.
Oh, right. I thought you meant through an effect. Okay, let's see. Do I want to
You
use
could-
Galactic
I mean-
Fist? If I use Galactic Fist, that means that you can't use any of your weapon equipment, which is 3 of them.
If you
I
successfully
mean, like
attack.
it's in the discard.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, equipment. Yeah,
Is it?
it's still there. If you draw a discarded card equipment card, then you can take it and heal 8.
Okay, I will try to
Wow.
attack Lucas, using the Galactic Fist. That is
Whoa.
3. That'll be 2 damage. You cannot use your weapon equipment.
It's fine.
Let me see.
Displacer,
I
look what they're
think that's
doing to your
okay.
top donor.
Okay.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
It is absolutely god awful, isn't it?
Hey. Don't say the G word around me.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Take this. Displacer, go ahead and take a point of damage there. Not damage,
Yeah.
sorry, health loss, so you don't get things, sadly.
Thank you for your generous donation and
Very
to the
generous.
church. The art is very beautiful. We will sell it for for money.
I hope we get the approval of the General of the Green Army over there in the corner. Just like overseeing this all like a tactical battlefield.
Yeah.
Alright, over to you.
Uh-huh. C.
Oh, I have a king now.
Oh,
I have a king and a 4.
king
Let's
and a
see.
4. Yeah, something's bugging out.
Ordenta! Deal 1 extra damage. Attack players are forced to discard a god equipment when you deal damage with 2 katanas.
Oh, with 2 katanas, I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have a second katana at all?
Constellation.
Imagine
Can
dual
attack with
wielding.
2
But he does have the Seraphic Fist.
Yeah.
Everyone knows, according to random videos on YouTube, that dual wielding is bad.
I don't know enough about martial art fighting to comment on that.
I think dual wielding only works with daggers, but even then it's like probably not good.
The only type of like real dual wielding is like a sword and like a dagger. That's like really the only proper.
Go on, Displacer. Punch Charles.
I'm sorry, Charles, but you've really let me
Go for
define,
it.
like,
Go for it.
donation.
Like, I don't mind.
Use
Let what
both
happens
your
happen.
weapons too. Because why not?
I'll use only one. Ooh.
Wait, why would you use only one? You can use both.
Which weapon are you using?
The Seraphic Fist.
Okay, I only take 2 damage.
I am afraid that the 2 attack bonus is unlocked at 10 damage.
I guess.
I mean, what
It
you're
doesn't do
doing,
anything extra.
what you're doing, Displacer, is you're losing. Like, by attacking me,
Yeah, fine.
you're making yourself lose.
No,
But
I
he's
actually need
role-playing
more
his character.
donations. Yes, I need more donations.
I'm roleplaying my character.
Okay, well, I'll
Right
roleplay my character.
Mhm.
Sorry, what is that? Seraphic Fist? I cannot reroll.
No reroll.
And yeah, I just don't have rerolls. Okay, that's fine. 4.
4. so
Well, there we go.
second place.
I stay here. Let me
Ah,
see.
yeah.
Oh,
a
there
chance
we
to
go. You
become
can
a
attack
donor.
Displacer.
Mm-hmm.
I do keep track of all donations, and if you become a top donor, you can unlock all of our benefits.
Hmm.
You get me as an interior.
I'll take a
designer,
god.
That's one of the benefits.
You will also receive a lifetime benefit of having a memorandum
Yeah,
built for you postmaster.
Doesn't work. What? Yeah, but I can't be, like, there's no way for me to become your top donor, so why am I even going to try?
I mean, you could one day, surely.
You could like.
If you work hard
It's
enough,
an aspirational goal.
Like, I have to look in the short term. Like, if I don't surpass the damage that you've taken already, then you're still going to attack me, right? And
but why not? Why not make a
but
donation?
here's the why do you want a donation?
Why don't I want a donation?
What is the purpose of you getting a donation?
Because I can share the love with the world. I may fly into the sun with my disciples and enjoy the sun's
Yeah,
love.
I'm.
Okay,
I've got my.
let me rephrase this. Is there any way that I can convince you not to attack me?
You may become a top donor.
How can I become a top donor? Explain this to me.
You may make donations until you have donated more than the previous person.
What are donations?
They are giving damage to the Church of Flying into the Sun.
How much damage do I need to deal with to you?
It is a small donation of 6 damage over how many
How can I
turns?
deal 6 damage to you?
You may deal it over many turns.
Oh my god, an
Not
achievement
only
called
one
surprise.
turn. Donations may be given over multiple turns.
Oh, this
They-
is the
they
special
are- they don't
Deb's.
have a
This is the
timeline.
Deb's favorite figurine.
Please feel free to make
Oh.
free, non-committal donations when it is convenient for you. We accept all donations.
Right, but you've locked me
Yes.
out of using my weapons, which means I can't hurt you. Oh, sorry, you've locked me out of doing rerolls, which means that I can't effectively hurt you anymore. So you do not want me to attack you, is what I'm getting.
No. We accept any number of donations.
What
Any
you've
number
done
of-
is you prevented me from attacking you by negating my rerolls, Displacer. You prevented
was
me
a-
from helping you win.
Actually,
No,
Charles,
that
no,
was
he
a-
hasn't. He's literally put you in the position to attack him by stopping you leaving this square, so you can come and attack me. He's done the best thing he can.
Say it again.
Like, by stopping your rerolls,
Mhm.
would you or would you not have rerolled that 4 to try and get a 2, 3, or 8?
Oh, I would have rerolled.
Exactly, so he's kept you locked in
Unfortunately-
place where your only attack target is not his top donor, and is his face.
My only attack target is him.
That's the
We're
point.
very, very sorry that
That's very much the point. He has used his abilities to force you to attack him or no one.
Yes, we're very sorry if any of our other top donors' benefits have done you any harm. Please consider donating so that we may remedy this issue.
Let me see. What if I give you a card instead? Will you attack me if I give
I'm
you a
afraid-
card?
I'm afraid we only accept
Straight up
damage.
give a card.
Mm.
I'm afraid we only accept the universal currency damage points.
Damage points. The universal currency. Negative hit points. Actually, wouldn't damage points be hit points? Like, the amount of times you can be... The amount of times you have been hit? That is a hit point, surely.
Random
Yes,
encounter
it is
type.
another word. It is our unique trademarked word for negative hit points. Or hit point loss.
Okay.
Please do not use the...
I am just saying that, like, nothing you're telling me is, like, you know, make me want to attack you.
Oh, but why wouldn't you want to? You have a chance to become a top donor.
Counter argument.
Because if I attack you, that means you're going to attack me next turn.
Oh no. Only if I reach you and you're not a top donor.
I literally cannot... Like, the only way that I can prevent you from attacking me is if you're not on the same 2 squares as me. Like, you need me to
okay.
deal how much damage? 6 damage?
So-
I cannot deal 6 damage.
It is
Charles,
only a
if
six
you
damage.
if you attack him this turn, what happens? He takes some damage.
Mhm.
Doesn't really have any effect on you.
Mhm.
If you don't attack him this turn, what happens? He doesn't
Well-
take damage. He loses the game. There's no real upside to you either way. So you might as well spend like the attack to deal damage to
Oh, yeah.
him.
So
And
here's the
back-
thing as well,
right.
Displacer. If
I mean,
you...
out of character, if you can't just like there's very
Why are we arguing over whether or not Displacer wins?
Okay, there's
don't
only
know.
upsides to you hitting me, and
I'm not attacking you. You're gonna lose this.
I love the fact that somehow we actually managed to start. We got to.
Sorry. Hold on.
Cut
Your unadulterated.
Yeah,
spite.
one second, please.
cut your nose to spite your face. Oof.
Holding.
Such is the. Such
I
is
might
the
want to
average-
use one of my equipment. Let's see.
Such is the grid of.
I can
I'm happy
use
that we
which
have
one?
generous
this
and
It's fine, Displacer. I'll
Choose any
punish you.
number of players to draw a card from
thank
any
you.
deck. Okay.
I'm happy that,
Rod of the
that
Wind
you
Rabbit.
know
There are 2 or more zodiacs in play. I can choose not to attack and
Ooh,
discard 1 equipment. I will discard my Wings of the Fairy.
the world is a better place
Two.
for such treacherous persons as yourself.
Choose any number of players to draw a card from any deck. Let's see. What do I want to do?
You
I want
can
to.
roll for manners. Oh no, you couldn't. Yeah, never mind.
Draw a card from like the like playing card deck.
I'll get another god card. Sure. I get Thorn Mail. Whenever I take damage from another player, I may deal 2 damage to that player.
This is my D&D like mood board, definitely.
Ah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry about that. That did take a while. It takes a while for me to think things through.
I do want to tell you that there's no downside to donating to the Church of Flying in the Sun.
You've not helped me at all. I am not going to
Please.
help you win.
It is pure upside. I can tell you from
I can
experience.
only offer I can only offer top donor benefits to top donors. It is unfortunate.
I don't care. Like, being a top donor is not something that is within my realm.
But what does your character think, Charles?
it's
Does your
good, it's
character
very
want to
good.
be?
My
a top
character
donor?
just wants to kill the Slayer.
You could very well be a top donor within
Oh.
only 2 turns. I have calculated.
I do not have Slayer equipment, Lucas.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. You may steal from someone else, or you can gain one yourself. Oh, look at that! What is that? Is that a Hydra?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, Charles.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's up? Okay, here's the answer to your question. Does it cause chaos?
Both yes and no.
Okay, does it mean that you immediately win?
No. It
Okay,
may mean
then-
that you have a chance to assist me and Displacer in a 3-way win.
Then the answer is a yes.
Oh.
Well, you just hate me so much that you're willing to set up like a.
So
Yep.
Book of Pride. I could take Book of Pride.
Okay.
End of my turn, I could give this to you, Charles.
Mhm.
Oh no. Yeah. No. Yeah. Then our goal is to get you and Displacer to the exact same health damage and higher than me. So essentially, it would be deal 2 damage to Displacer, heal me down, and then I need to find a win con, and then all 3 of us win, right?
Well,
It's a
you
bit
really just
cool,
don't like me, do you?
I'm sorry, you were just already dead at this point,
It's a fun.
Yeah.
right? How does this sound? Peace among worlds.
Well, you don't have a
Top
win
donor
con yet, do you?
benefits is not that time to kick in.
Why didn't you accept peace with the spiders asked you?
You don't have a win con right now. Let's see. This is a katana equipment. If you
might.
slay another who has a mirror master, then you win.
So, I could search deep into some of the decks and try and find a win con. I could swap all of my equipments with all of your equipments, which would turn off your ability and allow me to
How do we?
do a bunch of
Oh yeah,
stuff.
we end the game by someone else getting a win con. But it doesn't just need to be you, does it? Or does it only need to be you who has a win con?
It just needs to be me that has a win con.
I cannot
Or
use my
whoever's-
special ability.
Yeah.
That would prevent me from
Oh, you know
blocking
what, what's your
people out of
current HP?
rerolls. I'm 13.
Or so here's the deal, Charles. Either we go for an all-friendly win con, or I just straight up deal 2 damage to you right now, and you like 1 hit from death.
Hmm.
Donate to the Church
Where
of
are you?
Flying into the Sun. Let us fly into the sun together.
Let's see.
I'm sorry to say, but I won like a lot of money.
Let me see. How would you deal 2 damage to me?
Would you like to join me
It's a
in
good-
flying
I-
into the sun? With
I-
only
I don't
I'm
think
not
you-
going to reveal.
a donation. You
I'm
too
not going to
can join
reveal
me.
how I could. I'm just saying that I could, and then if Displacer uses his action to take your +1 health thing, the game is over, right? So I'm just saying there is high chance you lose right here. I am offering us a 3-way tie.
I
It's not a
don't.
freeway tie. It's a freeway victory.
Yeah.
You cannot hurt me though. Right now.
Don't, Charles. If you say you cannot hurt me right now, I will just pick out the card that hurts you and hurt you.
But this
will
only
reveal
gets you
himself
Slayer
to be a
equipment.
Cylon.
It doesn't get you Arcanas.
Correct.
Look, if Lucas is putting forward this plan, he already knows exactly how he can like counter the refusal of the plan. So like, I would agree to it.
Daniel knows how to get on my good side.
So, only if you tell me how you deal damage, I'll accept.
Accept first, then I'll tell you how.
That's not what I said.
I'm not going to tell you how I deal damage.
Okay, then let's end this the way that God intended.
Alright?
Donate to the church. Top donors receive job benefits. Take it to the top of the
I mean, I don't know about you, but I've got enough pieces here to like.
Last chance to go back on it, Charles.
No, it's fine.
Lucas, we've confirmed already.
I would like one of these, please.
Mm-hmm.
Top donors receive lifetime benefits. Join our top donors.
Ooh.
That's it.
Is this going to turn from a three-way win into a one-way win? If it does.
Empress goes
You
into
can
here.
donate through PayPal or any place.
Go to combat. How many do I have to discard for this?
I think 2 for the Necronomicon.
2.
Yeah.
One,
Please
2.
visit
Yeah,
your
I'm never
local
attacking.
Flying
Yeah,
to the Sun Church for details.
do these. And I
Flying into the
believe...
sun.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I could instead just draw 2 god cards and see if I can just straight up kill you.
Oh.
The Church of Flying into the Sun does not condone murder.
I'm tempted by that now.
Ooh.
Displays audio. RNG.
The Church of the Flying into the Sun does not condone murder. Please do not use any flying Church of the
I
Flying
think he's
Sun
broken.
benefits to murder people.
They've left the PA announcement on over there at Icarus Incorporated.
I'm tempted by other
Don't
things
do
now.
that.
Like, I've seen this 2 damage play, but it's not the fun play. It is not the most fun play.
Do what you find fun, my friend.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
Donate. It's fun. It's free.
Think of all the chaos that we can get if you RNG.
Fly into the sun with us tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to activate the tower.
The tower.
Yeah, it makes me
You may
swap
swap the
gates.
location of the gate you're currently at with another gate, then activate the new gate. Okay.
So these 2 swap about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm deciding I'm not going to deal the 2 damage to you. I still have that in my back pocket.
Okay.
But, those are... just imagine they're in the right places. I'm going to nab this
Nice.
Helm of
Nice.
Darkness.
Hold on. Where are
Go.
you? Whoop. Hey.
Thank you, please. Where am I at? There I am.
Do-
There you
Sure,
go. Your
whatever.
max health is now back down to 12 again.
Sure.
This is where I reveal my secret plan, though.
Alright?
The Church of Flying into the Sun is accepting donations. Go to any of your local.
That is 9.
Oh, just place a deal
Oh.
2 damage to yourself. Deal 2
Even-
damage to yourself.
So here, if you
Or-
deal 2 damage to me,
or-
I can deal 2 damage to you.
Actually, no, Displacer, could you heal me for 2 instead?
The Church of the Flying into the Sun is
So-
quarterly quota.
So Displacer, look at this. If you deal 2 damage to me, I will activate my Thornmail, and then you can attack me and I'll activate it again.
Oh, yeah, deal 2 damage to him. That
Yeah,
works.
which will deal 4 damage to you.
Aha. The Church of
no,
Flying
so
into the
yeah,
Sun accepts
take back
donations
that
from any sort.
Deal 2 damage to him using just the Wargate.
What the-
I'll deal it to myself and then hit Charles.
Right,
Because
but
I
by
can
dealing
do-
him 2 damage, you take 4 with the Thornmail.
Yeah.
But does that resolve before? Are they trying to trick you into dying?
No, it would resolve. Like, the entire... I would say the entire chain resolves before death.
So here's what will happen. If you attack me, hold on. If you attack me with the gate, I deal 2 damage to you with Thornmail. That means you get a card, I think.
No, 4 damage. Is it 2 or 4?
It's 2 right now.
Do you not have an earth thing? Okay.
No. But can't you activate this multiple times?
2 isn't... multiple times per turn, yeah, but 2 is enough anyway, because
Yeah.
2 brings him on par with me, which is the highest.
I mean, 2 would bring me at 13. Which would kill me, which would mean that that would mean that you would lose, and Rune...
No.
Lucas would win.
You got...
Yeah, I have 12
lost.
health.
Lucas took that one. From
So if you actually do that to hurt me, then you lose.
No, because your Thornmail would proc, and he would go up to this much damage. And he
Well,
would
but
still
if he
win
deals 2
die.
damage to me, then I'll be at 12 and I will die.
Right, but the Thornmail would still proc.
I would need to deal. Yeah, I would need to deal 2 or less damage.
What would happen in Magic the Gathering?
In Magic the Gathering, all of the effects would go on the... Like, Charles would take... Actually, in Magic the Gathering.
Do I gamble?
Yeah, in
Like,
Magic
the
Gathering,
game-
you would. You're
Yeah,
right.
normally the game would end as soon as the victory condition is
Yeah,
met.
stack doesn't resolve, you're right.
Yeah.
The difference between the 2 stacks is only one average. So on average, I should only deal 1 damage.
What?
I think-
No, we're talking about the damage you deal with the gate.
I mean, like with if I hit you, like hit.
Yeah, if you hit me.
If you attack him right now with this Odetta, any successful attack kills him, and me and you both win. Because
So
you are
why,
at the
wouldn't,
highest
why,
health
wouldn't,
damage.
why wouldn't you damage yourself with the gate
No,
and then
like,
attack Charles?
I mean, if I attack Charles, he goes like over 12 hit points to 13 hit points.
Right, but once you're dead,
I
doesn't
didn't.
matter.
Because I don't
Yeah,
count.
but I also die at the same time.
No, because the
That's-
highest health damage is the person with the highest health damage. Like, if
Yeah, and
you're not alive, you have no health damage. You're
Yeah,
dead.
but like
Well,
I would
otherwise I would
become
still count.
unalive. But I would become unalive at the same time as Charles would become unalive.
No, you... Oh, yeah, because you have 10 HP.
But
wait, what's keeping you alive right now?
I love
The fact
gambling.
that he is currently on 10 HP. Are you
Ah.
using any weapons?
Because no, I'm not using any weapons. Because I love gambling.
You cannot
Yeah,
do
do
rerolls anyway.
Oh,
That's a miss.
ah!
Oh, it's a miss.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No weapons, you say? You're not even, like, blocking his rerolls?
Up.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, it's my turn.
Oh, this
yeah.
also goes back in the bottom of the thing.
What should I do?
I don't know.
I think the only way for me to win is to press this big button.
It says flip table.
Oh,
No, it's grayed out. Well, it's not grayed out, but it's not highlighted, so I think that's
9.
probably turned off.
9.
Ooh. I'm sorry to inform, but
that means I would go here.
of Flying into the Sun has lost his top donor records. Currently, the
Hey,
record
I haven't lost my top
Oh,
donor
zero.
records.
we have lost
I
our.
think you're being betrayed.
My church building burned down recently. It's
That is BS. That is complete BS.
You
And
should
you
try-
know it.
You can always trust a corpse to not do anything, and that's why you should have sided with me.
So here's
Gives you
the
100%
thing.
guarantee that I will not take any action against you ever, for the rest of the time.
I think this is
Don't worry,
what.
we still have records of past top donors. You will still receive a a memorial.
2 will be thrown into the sun,
let's
if you
see.
wish.
Okay, I rolled a 9. That means I would go here. I do have a reroll available because I wasn't negated. So I could reroll that. What would be bad about that? Well, if I don't roll a 6 or a 10 or a 7, then I lose.
Yeah.
Don't roll. That's what they say, isn't it? Sometimes to win.
13,
The only way to win is to not play.
12,
That's very true.
13, 14.
Just don't play, you can win.
That's why I've never lost a game of Magic before. Actually, no, I have. I think I probably tried it once, like 8 years ago.
Alright,
I've
sure.
never lost a game.
I will
of,
go here. I will...
Mhm.
let's see. I think I want to heal myself.
What's a card game I've never played?
You could damage Displacer and earn your rights as top donor again.
Would that get me top donor spot?
Unfortunately, the top donor record was wiped recently. It has been reset to 0. But this is a brand new opportunity for new donors to become a top donor.
I'm sorry, how often do these top donor opportunities get wiped?
Whenever he feels like
It was
it.
a free
But once he's
Was
had
a,
enough of the Rust server, he resets the donor record.
It was a freak accident. The church building burnt down and burned every record.
Church building got a bit close to
Right.
the sun.
Right.
The church building did get in fact too close to the sun and it burnt down.
Yeah.
However, we have set up new records down on ground level, which we will monitor from up here. From now on. Worry not, your record shall be kept safe by the Church of Flying into the Sun trademark.
So here's the thing.
Flying into the Sun.
If I heal myself for 2, that's effectively damaging you for 1.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
'Cause
Because-
I'm still on equal with him.
Yeah, but like...
Plus, my HP goes up to 14 now. So I will very much likely be at high health damage before, you know.
So
You
let's
would
see.
basically be
accept
cancelling his
donation.
win if you heal yourself.
My options are
Accept all
to
donations.
heal myself, damage Displacer, or heal Displacer. I want to piss him off.
I mean, you could also damage me, which would also piss off Displacer.
Yeah.
Or healing me, which would just make no one happy.
What?
Except me,
Oh,
of
don't...
course.
Oh, come on. People care about you, man. People want to see you healthy. People want to heal you.
Accepts all donations.
I don't even want to see myself healthy. I wanna go out in a blaze of glory. I wanna kill people.
Okay.
Let us fly into
Um,
the sun. Become
Okay,
a
you know what?
No.
I am going to heal myself. And then I am going to attack
Coward.
Displacer.
You see that Displacer? He had the opportunity to deal damage to you, and he chose not to.
The Church of
I am going to choose to use my reroll.
Ooh.
There we go.
Aha.
You take 2 damage.
Congratulations, you have become a top donor.
The issue is, now if I
Fine.
kill Charles,
With us. Into
you
the
die
sun.
with him.
The Church of Flying into the Sun accepts all donors.
you call that an issue?
Yeah, this is-
Can I donate?
I'm so sorry, Daniel. I know. I just realised that all this time you've been unable to play.
No, I've been playing my own game here. I've won a lot of chips.
Oh, really?
My hand, look, I've got like
8? God. You get the Storm Mail. Oh.
Ooh.
I've got $4,500 worth of chips here, so I think I'm going to be winning this game overall.
Are they edible chips?
The current top donor is
No.
at 2 damage. To
Salt and
win
vinegar?
top donor, you must donate 2 or more damage. 2 people can be top donor at once. That requires them to be at the same donation amount.
What are you freaking drawing over here? Square root of -2? What?
Oh no. They've destroyed us.
Get imaginary.
I can't imagine it. Just
Imagine it. Imagine the square root of -2.
Stop breaking mathematics.
Haha, there you go. You have been thwarted.
Right.
Now it is only -2. I can imagine
Wow.
it now.
Imagine -2, but
How freaking rude.
It is like having 2 apples, except you have an inverted apple. And then if you join with an apple, the apple disappears, and then you have nothing, not even an inverted apple. You see, if you join an inverted apple with an actual apple, they both disappear from this plane.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
nah, what I mean is that like isn't that like a real number, right? Because you're timesing a negative by a.
Does not compute.
Actually, I think that is a real number, right? Isn't it?
Not compute. Install firmware. Set your local firmware disk into the hard drive to perform a repair.
Yeah. 'Cause
You know you want to do it, Lucas.
It's two
lose
ones
these
is
two.
just 2,
Yeah.
right? 'Cause that's how maths works. So this is just a square root of -2 to square.
Welcome
this
to
is just -2
Zawardo.
square.
Yep. Zawado.
Yep.
Zawado.
Yep.
My turn.
Yeah, that
It's
gives
my
you another
turn.
turn after this turn.
Is my turn now.
Vive.
Fine.
GG.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is this GG? I think it might be.
Potentially.
The church accepts all donations to the local.
What I do need is potentially a weapon to increase my chances here. Or a
The top donor spot.
steel.
It said 2 damage.
I think I've got the best chance with the god card. What is this? 1
Kogitsune.
extra damage. Forced
Mhm.
to discard a Slayer equipment when you deal down with your 2 turns. Okay, doesn't matter.
Ooh.
What
You
is
don't have
your-
another katana, do you?
No, I do deal +1 damage though.
Yeah, so Displacer's top donor is 2.
The top donor is
Yeah.
at 2 damage. You may become a top donor by donating 2 or more damage.
Wait, the answer to this is just 2, isn't it? I think that is actually the answer to this place. It's 2 over 1 is just 2. Minus 2 squared is just like +4. And the square root of +4 is just 2.
Hmm? Yeah, maybe.
Sure.
I can't tell
We
the-
attack. We attack. What do you need? 4 damage?
What do you mean?
Yeah, we attack Charles.
Mhm.
Here at the church, you're flying into the sun. All top donors are remembered forever.
Whoever wins gets a free maths question.
Be a top donor.
It's a
Okay.
good point.
But like, you have a weapon that can kill me across 2 turns. You get one good roll, you win.
I need to puzzle something out here.
You don't have any rerolls, sadly, but
Have you considered donating?
I have considered. I'm considering donating.
why are you going to donate to him? He's on 12 already. If you kill me, he wins.
This is a pyramid scheme. I can't have enough donations like ever.
It's very
Give me
true.
more.
It's very true.
Give me more. Join us in our.
Frickin'.
Be on top of the pyramid today.
Why am I Fibonacci'd?
Why not?
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yep.
It's Fibonacci, not Fibonacci? What?
Fibonacci number.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Pythagoras?
Yeah, I am gonna go for Charles here.
Yeah, that's the play.
I apologize, Displacer.
You
This
attacking me
may
with a
end up
weapon?
causing you. Yeah, the only weapon I have.
Kogitsune.
I trust in the sun.
That is 2-3
Puts
damage.
you 1 away from death,
Ah.
I believe.
You take 2 damage from Thornmail.
That's fine, that's fine. It's
So I take
respected.
3. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
You still have a chance to become a top donor. Donate
I
today.
mean, he doesn't need to worry about being a top donor.
No.
Alright, and thanks to... It's not your turn, Displacer.
The numbers. What do the numbers mean?
I mean, it
Oh
says
yeah,
that.
You get the world.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
The world.
you have the world. I can't believe you forgot about that.
I completely forgot.
Your entire
Oh,
strategy
hang on.
was revolved around that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I actually completely forgot about the world.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean the world? Where is it?
He's already put
Oh,
it back in
shoot,
the Arcana.
that's-
What? Yeah, it's a game.
Hey,
6? Oh, that moves you over to the Sea Gate.
Still fine.
can I keep this roll? roll? As is it? I thought it was my.
Oh, what is that?
Oh,
About that
no.
being game.
No, what?
About that being game.
Oh, dude, let's go.
What?
Um.
Wait, but-
Fuck it. Yeah. This cannot be immune or negated.
Oh, exclude the factions of any slain players. Oh, no.
Yeah, so it's just us.
Aw.
So secretly discard all players' character cards face down in a pile. Well, we already know where everyone is.
We have the same
Fuck
number
it,
of
fuck it.
factions at the start of the game.
Then make a new starting set of the characters. With the
So
same
we
number of
can,
factions.
like, our factions can change.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So we need a pure god, a
One god,
bystander.
one slayer,
Over here to the bystander.
one bystander wanderer.
Yeah.
I apologize to the bystander. You're probably going to lose this game.
Probably.
Do you know, there's a possibility that all of us die.
Yeah, let's get rid of all of these.
Yeah.
There is a possibility that the game is just.
There absolutely is. Okay.
I am all for that possibility.
Yeah, it's funny.
This might deal something to... Yeah, that dealt it to...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Whoever's
move it over.
Daniels is displaces. Okay, and we don't need to reveal.
Huh?
Yeah.
We do not need to reveal.
I can't actually see.
I
I can't see
Oh,
my card.
Let me put it back in like a pile here, maybe. Now do you see it?
I think
Yes.
I think I may be instantly dead. So I mean.
You are instantly dead. I win the game.
I am also instantly dead.
The grandest play. I gained HP.
What is that, 12? 10? Yeah, no, you, you killed us.
That was, yeah.
Displacer, you know how you were trying to get towards the sun?
I did.
You achieved your goal.
Oh, you got raw. You flew into raw.
You thought
I
it
have
was just a,
sent you into the sun. You are dead, my friend.
You thought it was just a pyramid scheme. In fact, we achieved our goal.
It was actually just a pyramid.
It's just a pyramid. Oh, that could have gone so wrong.
I can't believe I actually ran like a
Wait, so how did you win?
So he played the Wheel of Fortune card.
Yeah.
That caused us to become the character that you see on the board right now.
Yeah.
Displacer has 12 health. Displacer currently has 12 health damage. I have 10 health. I currently have 11 health damage. So both of us are dead. Lucas has 15 health.
I win.
He is currently only at 12 health, so he is the only
but-
person
but-
left
but-
standing.
But doesn't your health reset? 'Cause it says then make a new starting setup. Doesn't the starting setup include setting all your health back down to 0?
What does it say?
Then make a
Of
new
characters
starting
with the
Starting
same number of
setup
factions.
characters with same number of factions.
at the start of the game. So
That doesn't explicitly say anything about the health, though.
Yeah, I don't think you reset health.
But like starting
Yeah.
setup includes like not having damage, right? I'm not saying you should continue to play for another like 5 hours.
Well, it's
but, like,
talking about a part of the game during character setup. It's not that it's taking it back to the character setup.
It'd be funny though if you had to do it all over again.
Yeah, that would be a thing.
Health damage.
Can't believe you forgot my pyramid scheme by becoming.
By becoming the target of your pyramid scheme. Like,
Yeah.
I am your god.
Okay.
You have smited me from on high.
Who did you become? Oberon?
Became a.
The king of the fairies. Yeah, dude.
Have the staff of Aquarius as well.
Oh, you do.
So,
Oh,
Has anyone activated the Sphinx?
What's the Sphinx?
It's a card, a god card. No.
Oh no, I don't think so.
I
Yeah,
was
that's
hoping
your
for a
win
double win.
condition. Yeah.
fucking hell. That was
Jesus. Do you not win? All equipments have Stone Talisman or Jewel. Yeah.
Nicholas Flamel is the
Like-
worst card to randomly get.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Like that's the same one. Like,
Like I said when we were drawing them, like I apologize to whoever gets the
wait,
bystander.
that's not
'cause-
fair. Apparently,
What?
Tabletop Simulation does not like 10,000 digits of pi, and it's decided to just delete all text type.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
In response for trying to like put 10,000 digits of pi on the table.
Way to go. You overloaded it.
I was hoping it would
Was it
crash at
not?
some point, but no.
Well. Yeah. That is
Shame
well
on
done.
them for-
GG.
Yeah. Well, GG.
I mean RNG.
GG RNG.
That was a lot of RNG.
Honestly,
like,
if that wasn't the case, I would have still won by activating Necro to
Yeah.
activate.
I mean, you got the world. Oh no, my stream is dying.
Right, but the thing I was threatening 2 damage with, Charles, was Necro into the chariot.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Yes, I
you
am.
didn't see it.
I mean, I
Here
don't
is
pay
your-
attention to everything that's in the Arcana pile, especially when I randomly discard them from the deck. Right?
Here's your
Oh my
memorial. Here's your memorial benefit stone.
Oh no. All I know is that this is going to be held to...
Yeah, what's your stream bitrate right
Yeah.
now?
my stream bitrate is still at like 26k. That's 3k.
Oh, nice.
How many viewers do you have? Like 3 still?
I have one watching, but I have a bunch of people connected to my chat for some reason.
Ah, I
They might
see.
just be bots, but I'm not sure.
Don't you
What's-
count yourself as your own viewer, right?
Probably. I mean,
So-
let me see. I am the
One
broadcaster.
viewer is, must be Lucas Lucas 3FIB.
Me what?
The one viewer must be Lucas 3FIB.
Oh,
No,
no.
I'm not.
I'm kidding with it.
How dare you not stream snipe me?
I don't know what your stream is.
Together we can.
Well, I
we
can
can
probably easily
quadruple.
figure it out. Like,
I mean, you can easily figure it out.
yeah.
Oh,
Is it
hold
just
on, let me-
Charles win?
It is.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
Together
no-
we could quadruple chances viewer. Over the.
You'd be able to earn like one cent a millennia.
Yeah. Get that money.
Yeah.
Grind.
Right,
To
I am
be
gonna
honest, like,
jump off it.
Yeah,
At least
no,
off
I'm.
at least off a tabletop sim anyway. Like my computer needs the cool.
Yeah, no, mine too. Like I've been checking my computer heat every now and then, and I can feel it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
heating up.
I've been
Yeah.
doing this thing where like my desk is like long enough front to back that I just move it forwards and backwards every like 20 minutes
Hmm.
to cool off different spots.
Yeah, no. I have a fan like pointed directly into my computer as well, so that's not quite working out as well as I hoped.
I think you might want to point it outwards so it draws the heat out, but I don't know. I'm not very good at these things.
So yeah, no, I'm pointing it like inwards, and it's like going out through the fan, like the air's going out through the fans at the back.
Oh right, you've got the fans at the back pushing out, so yeah, you're drawing like new. I guess, yeah.
Yeah, but I swear I need to get a new power supply. But yeah.
Maybe.
A new hamster to run through the wheel.
Hamster.
Wow. We should go
That is
to
very
New Hampshire to get one. New Hampshire.
You knew what?
New
New
Hampshire.
Hampshire.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amsterdam.
New
Okay.
Amsterdam.
Oh.
I just repeated Displacer's joke. It wasn't that funny.
Wait, Displacer said that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't hear you. Okay, let me turn
I'm taking
that
it now.
off.
That's my funny. I got the laugh.
Amsterdam.
Well,
Wow. I am
Can we use the castle's Wi-Fi? Ask for an Xbox.
the castle's Wi-Fi?
Apparently,
What? You have a castle?
in the chat. No, it's in the chat.
Oh. Oh, right. I haven't been looking at that. When you're streaming, like, Twitch disables, like, notifications.
Yeah, Discord disabled. Like you
So
go
people
to
can't just
stream
send you
and
random
Oh,
automatic.
yeah, you
Hmm
won't want to get like a blip, like every time you are.
Yeah, you don't want pop-ups of like hot new magic in your area.
Yeah, no. Oh, that's right. We have.
Use your action to find out where.
Oh man, I wonder if I can show this to.
So
Wait,
okay.
let me see.
You need to post that somewhere else, like
I have. I sent it to my other
Good,
Discord
good
group.
news, everyone. Foundry
They were
version
like-
10's come out, so now it will break all your games.
Yeah, they looked at him and were like, "What?" And then I explained it to them. They're like, "Oh my god, it doesn't work like that."
Take a look at this image chat.
funny and educational.
Yeah.
Community lighting still isn't even updated for version 9, which is sad.
Oh, that sucks.
Really? I don't even know what that means, honestly.
I don't even know. It was just like in the list of things to download, so I downloaded it, and I have no idea what it does. I'm not that advanced, so
Oh, I should not show that.
You just shown your credit card now.
Yeah, I've shown very suspicious
For
activity.
some reason, the top right of your desktop, you just have like a picture of your credit card.
What are you doing? I'm confused.
Oh
What
no,
did he
I
say?
I accidentally just showed my Discord. That's fine.
Oh. I haven't even.
Soon thou shalt be flooded with thousands of friend requests and games. Never a moment of
Oops.
peace in your
All right, chat. I have muted them for now. Thank you guys for
Wind
watching. I
dies
hope
is
you've
the
enjoyed.
First response I get when I search.
Hold on.
What?
Wait, what?
Win dies apparently is like the top search result when I search
Is
Charles.
that a
Win.
is that a Yu-Gi-Oh result?
No, it's
Yeah.
Twitter.
Is that like the
Twitter,
like
okay.
the mirror evil twin version of Storms that Wind dies?
It must be a bad omen.
I
If
mean,
you throw solid,
Winda
it's
does
solid.
die. Like she becomes El Shaddai Winda, and then you know,
Who's Wind?
Winda is a Yu-Gi-Oh card. She was once the main protagonist of the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game storyline.
I thought Yu-Gi-Oh was the main.
No, that's the anime, not the actual card lore. Like Konami
You're
does
telling me
these
that you have-
storylines that have like specific like main characters in, and at
How
one
did she
point,
die? Did she run out of like cardboard to make new cards with? Or...
no, I mean she died because she's part of the Gusto tribe, and then the Gusto tribe got like screwed over by the Shaddolls, and then they went around and corrupted everyone, and then she became a puppet.
She
and
should have
then-
had a pot of greed.
I think she
you're
might
saying
have
that,
been
How would you
purified.
activate a pot of greed though? Like, you need a detailed course on how to use pot of greed first.
Well, no, this is it, right? You your opponents are about to kill you, right? And then you throw pot of greed at them. And they're like, okay, read the instructions. What? And then just run away.
Yeah, while they're figuring out how it works, you're just
How they
like,
figure out
Okay, chat. I have muted them for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope this... I don't even know what I'm going to title this video. Oh, man. I'm just going to probably call it, like, a stream. Like, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I hope you guys have all enjoyed. Stream went on for a bit longer than usual. I am thinking of what I can do in the future for streaming. As I mentioned a bit earlier, I do have... actually, I don't think I mentioned... I think I typed it. My brain's getting confused between what I typed and what I said. But yeah, in terms of like streams from now on, at least for the month of August, and the rest of July, of course, I am thinking of doing an extra stream. I'm not entirely sure when it is. I might have a unscheduled stream show up at some point, like maybe Saturday or Sunday. I do have something to plan for over on Sunday, so I might not do it on Saturday or Sunday. Maybe Monday, maybe Wednesday, so we get like the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday going on. But yeah, first stream that's not on schedule. Like we might end up doing a stream on Tuesday, but otherwise might just do. Wow, my brain just went blank. Might just do an unscheduled stream. So we might do a little bit more of black and white. I know we didn't get to do the creature battle that we said that we wanted to do. I just saw people in Discord and I was like, hey, let's go ahead and play some games. Just to add a little bit more variety, right? But yeah. This is going to go up on my YouTube channel. You can check all my information down in the down below my stream. And yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Let me see if there's anyone who I can raid. Hold on, give me a moment here. Oops. Okay. Twitch. Show me Twitch. Who is raidable right now? Is Nanami online? Nanami is not online. Huh. I don't see that anyone's online. Okay, well, we don't need to raid anyone, right? Yeah, I think we're just not going to raid anyone today. But I hope this has been... Lucas, get out of here. I see you in the chat. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, like two halves.
Lucas, get out of here.
Me?
Yeah,
How did you know it was me?
I can see your name in the chat.
I had ton of
My name?
Yeah, your name shows up in the user in chat.
Is it like my actual name, Lucas?
No, it's your
Oh, right.
Twitch name.
Just recognized it. Got you.
Yeah,
I
you're
can
probably
still
signed
see
in on
my
Twitch in your
accounts.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm just trying
I
to
used to
close
have
the
a
stream,
ton
and then
of
Lucas came in and rudely interrupted my stream.
I didn't say anything. I
No,
didn't do
no,
anything.
you don't need to say
There was,
anything.
there was no rude interruptions. I was just like loitering about.
Go in.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Imagine
just
it's
look-
like,
look at-
imagine
look
it's
at
like a
Slade's
concert
goes.
and like the door's open and then someone walks through the door, makes no noise, and you're like, "Why are you interrupting this concert?"
Exactly.
How dare you? How dare you? Get out of here.
uh-huh.
Distract me.
But yeah, okay. I need to end the stream. Sadly, there's no one I can raid, so I can't send you somewhere else.
Raid Shadow Legends sponsored.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh,
sponsored.
really?
You
Yeah.
use
Yeah,
like
raid-
use
raid.
use Charles code.
Use
Charles
code
code